Okay, it wasn't actually muted. The audio the mic audio source was defaulted back to the default, which I don't know what the fuck that is. So it wasn't the microphone. So there's a whole chain of like 4 things that have to work, and I'm always the weakest link. This is just inevitable. So you can hear me now, right? Earth, hi. This is Durf. So what I was saying before is when I it's like, oh, I need to not fuck it up and switch over and talk, but I default microphone is not a no. It's I'm just a dumb animal. I just work here. I'm a good boy. Earth. I'm slipping down. My chair does not have a back lean stop. I have a better chair, but it's broken. Earth. It wore out after many years of use. So, hi, welcome everyone again to the Furry Running Club, aka Primrose's stream of technical disaster and Earth. There is a new redeem inspired by sort of the I guess you call him the originator, the responsible dog for this mess in the first place. He goes by Mount Bark now, but Cody, whose birthday was just yesterday, I believe. So he used to use the Comrade Dyatlov quote a ton. I don't think it's there anymore, but I like it, so I stole it. So I have it as a simple little redeem, so that's fine. But welcome everybody to another episode of the Furry Running Club, and thank you so much for being here. So there's been a lot. It's been a lot. So these numbers have not changed in the since we last spoke, because I'm on the injured list. I am busted wolf. I am extra broken now. This is not the first time I've injured myself in this insane pursuit of being a marathoner, which I actually achieved, but I want to do it more. And it's not an easy hobby. There's so a lot of hobbies are expensive, like flying airplanes or boats or coin collecting. I also do that. That's very expensive. Stuff like that. So they can be more expensive. Other hobbies are ostensibly a little less expensive financially, but are tough. Fitness-based ones tend to fall into the latter category. Although anybody tells you that running is cheap is a fucking liar, because shit's still expensive. But yeah, it's just tough. It's brutal on the body. This is tough stuff. Running is not easy. So as we discussed last time in excruciating detail, I definitely injured myself on Tuesday. It's not better, but it's less. It's better than it was. I am feeling better. I was able to actually get a little decent sleep somewhat last night. The night before, not very good. Lots of pain and everything, but I need to do better. We're slowly climbing out of that hole. So the function, so this is the problem, is it's a little the problem is it's insidious, because it's feeling better. The swelling's going down slowly. I can do things like drive easier. It's not perfect. I definitely still feel it. I have to push the pedals very hard because it's my right foot, because of course it's that one. So that's a problem, but it's easier. Showering was easier. Walking still is not great. That's a bit of a problem. Walking without the brace in the middle of the night is still not great. So putting the stupid thing on in the middle of the night to just go to the bathroom, take it back off to go back to bed is a very laborious process that I avoid, but I had a great tip to try some of my compression socks as a substitute. And those are much more comfortable. So I'm going to try that. So we'll see. I wear these brutally hard compression socks. They come in various, I think it's actually inches of mercury of tension or something. I use the tough ones because I'm a runner. It's swollen ankles are a runner thing. I had them anyway because I'm old. But it's so we're gonna try that. But there's a lot going on. So a few a few bright lights in through the clouds. You may notice that the singlet is back. The singlet is back because, well, we'll get to that in a second. But there hasn't been any more running, but there's going to be a lot of talking about running. So a few bright lights. I had a long-awaited doctor appointment yesterday. I won't go into great detail and everything, but for the stuff that's going on inside the wolf, well, there were three major explanations for why these numbers could be elevated. One is that I'm a heavy drinker and I am not that anymore. That was a very long time ago. Hecky, I did minor in recreational alcoholism in college, but that was a long fucking time ago. Holy shit. So not so much that. The other could be, so then there's sort of the good option and the not so great option. The not so great option is that there's a lot of scarring in there and it's not good at all. Things are definitely messed up. The better option, which is what the doctor is very strongly leaning towards, is that I'm a fitness maniac. I exercise continuously. Everyone seems to have neglected to notice this, despite the fact that I talk about it all the fucking time. I mean, yes, marathoners are like vegans. I am unbelievably disgusted with myself, to use that analogy. I am appalled. Am I feeling better? It's better. Is it better? No, but is it progress? Yes. So anyway, I'm a fitness maniac. So I exercise. Well, I did pretty much 7 days a week, usually at least twice a day, for at least an hour and a half every single day. So yes, there's a lot of exercise going on. This is hard on the muscles because when you exercise, you do microscopic tears to your muscle fibers. That's how they get bigger and stronger, because when you rip them up, it's not super damaging, but when they repair themselves, it's like, oh, we're obviously doing something. This requires more effort, so we have to build them stronger. So eat a shitload of protein, and then you get bigger and bigger and bigger and better, stronger muscles. This is how it works. So that, of course, does do microscopic damage. It's a normal process, and it's been going on for about 2 years now. And it's like, those enzyme numbers are a little high, but oh, the muscles could be generating. Oh, why did no one see that? I feel it's like I tell everybody about this. I tell all my doctors, it's like, yes, I'm a marathoner. Isn't that enough? It's like, do you run a lot? That whole marathon thing I talked about. Do you think I just did that once? I just said, yeah, fuck it, let's do it. Let's get out there and run 26.2 miles and say, that's good. We did it. I trained for a fucking year, 6 days a week. I trained for more than Earth. Anyway, so there's strong indication that it's the better option, that I'm not actually fucked. That it's just, yeah, my muscles are ripped up, but this is what happens when you're a fitness maniac and you run 6 days a week and you swim 1 day a week. And I still need to get a bike in order to train there for the full triathlon training. And then I lift 3 times a week on top of that. And then the stretches and ab exercise 7 days a week on top of that. So it's like, there may be a wee bit of exercise, Becky. So that's I was worried about this. So this is good. So what? You work out, gas and sarcasm. Exactly. AJS, hi everybody back left. I know it's crazy. I mean, I'm a middle-aged guy. I'm half the size of most of the middle-aged guys in my cohort. It's like, yeah, where's the gut? It's like, well, I ran away from it for 1,700 miles. Oh, that's a lot. Yes, it is. Why can't they just build themselves stronger from regular food? Well, they do, Demi. They do. There's just one problem. they don't do it if you just ask nicely. You muscles, it's a pain in the ass. And the only way to make the muscles get stronger is you have to be rough on them. They're they like it rough. You have to push. You have to be dominant. You have to force it a little. You have to this I'm gonna get banned. This is you have to ooh. Hi, Hercules. Hi. Oh yes, this is definitely yes, we're so it's you gotta exercise a little dominance here. You gotta show them who's boss. You gotta I mean it's they don't like it. It sounds almost non-consensual. It kind of is. The muscles don't get a choice. They're doing it whether they like it or not, and they're getting ripped up in the this sounds downright bad. I'm not raping my own muscles. That's a horrible analogy. God, no, that's terrible. Oh my God, oh geez, I'm all flushed now. Oh geez, it's a terrible analogy. It's not like that. It's not. I swear, I'm a good wolf. You mean to say marathonists don't just get up from bed and go run the Olympics? They actually train. Yeah, I knew. Yeah, people don't seem to understand. There's a reason this shit's respected because it takes a shitload of dedication. Holy fuck. If you think everybody says that's pretty hard, it's like, you have no idea. I had no idea until I started running. I had no idea until I got to fucking Athens. And then after I trained for a year and then I actually did it, and it's like, whoa, that was even harder than I thought. Holy fuck. I mean, it was, Jesus Christ, took everything I had. And it took me 5 hours and 20 minutes. The time was terrible, but I finished. So, So, yes. So it's, yeah, Oh, Ziggy. Hi. Hecky. Hello. Welcome, love. Welcome. It's, thank you so much for all the interest and everything, for wanting to speak, and for the Steam thing and the Discord and I did see all of these. It's like, obviously I'm somehow compelling, which I have no idea why, but I appreciate it immensely. Welcome, love. Hope you enjoy your time here. It's called a Furry Running Club because I'm a fitness lunatic. I'm a marathoner, yada yada. But it's absolutely not a requirement. It's just try to inspire and everything. So anyway, so that's what happened. So that's with the test results. That's less the injury. That's a different ball game. So this is not the first time I've injured myself. I had really bad one too. There, IT band syndrome at the end of 2023. I limped for 5 miles. My dad's in Boston once, and figured that was a bad idea. So I just knocked off for about a month and a half, and I ended up going. I was going to Egypt, and it was impossible to run there. It's dangerous. The streets are terrible. So yes, the intertibial band is a very common runner thing, and I had it. I've had plantar fasciitis. I've done everything, and now I've got sort of another common thing where I fucked up and I got a grade 2 sprain in my ankle. This is pretty fucking severe. I've never had one this bad. So this is not good. So I sent the report to my coach and everything. I sent her the stuff from the report I got from the medical people yesterday on Tuesday. And so it's like, yeah, wait, stay off a week and then just go to straight line running and no hard cuts and all that. Was because they said for football players, they release them back to sport in 2 weeks after an injury like this, but I'm not that young. And so I don't do hard cuts. I'm a road wolf. Straight line is all I do. I'm not very straight anymore, but that's a separate thing. That's a different thing. So, so anyway, I'm gonna go fight the pavement that's spraying you. I appreciate that. Honestly, it probably is not that hard to find. I pretty much know exactly where it is because I know exactly a 3.5 mile point there where there's a cutout up to the road. If I had gone that way as back to the park, I probably could have gotten to a road a little easier. That's something I only realized just now. but I wasn't really thinking that clearly. Fuck. Because it hurt to walk back. Holy shit, it hurt more and more and more. I started getting worried. But but then also look for the black marks on the pavement, which is my elbow and my knee. Yeah, I'm a little banged up. I didn't really ever bleed and all that. Those are mostly already recovered now, but yeah, there's like 2 foot long scrapes. So yeah, I kind of wiped out Earth. So you can find it, Earth. But it's my own stupidity. It's just, I mean, there's the edge of the pavement, and then it drops off like 4 inches to the dirt on the other side of the trail, and I was running really close to the edge to try to leave room for all the bicyclists, not that there were any there. And I was turning around and looking the other way while I'm still running one way, getting ready, push off with my right foot to accelerate around to the other side and turn around while swinging my arm overhead. I can't do that with the tracking in order to signal, because I try to be a good wolf. I always like move my arm one way or the other to signal that I'm turning on it, because bicyclists are fast and quiet and are dangerous. So all of that meant that I didn't notice that I put my foot halfway or some odd off. And then it's like, oh, I'm flying through the air. This is suboptimal. Oh, here comes the pavement. Oh, this is gonna hurt. And boy, did it ever. So where's which one am I looking for? I'm looking for this one. Just looking for this one. So this is suboptimal. Yes. I work in IT. I'm a furry. This is we use terms like that. So I've talked a lot for what is this? 7, 8 months I've been doing this, about not giving up, about digging deep, about the two choices that we get every day, whether you sit on the ground or lie in bed and bemoan your fate, or stand back up, as hard as that is. And I've thought that I was like, it's like, well, like I've been out on various runs and it's been hard. It's like, oh shit, I'm super beat up. I don't, I'm everything I can just to hold this pace. Can I hold it for another mile or two or five? But will I make it all a lot? Will I tell them that I couldn't do it? It's like that, that wasn't where all that came in. This is, I am faced with a injury that is very possibly taking away my next race in 2 months. Do I have to finish that race? No. Am I done? No. Do I want to? Yes. Is my coach completely sanguine that I'll be ready to that? Well, it remains to be seen. She's not super sanguine. So this is where that not giving up shit comes in. So am I guaranteed to succeed? No. If I destroy myself, I could end my career entirely. So I have to be careful, but I have to try. So this is where that not giving up stuff really, really comes in. And it's scary. I wanted to be good and run a sub 9 pace at San Fran. That's gone. But now I just want to finish. I want to show everybody that, hey, it's actually possible to come back from something like this and to do it anyway. But I am not guaranteed to succeed, no matter how hard I try. But if I don't try, I'm guaranteed to fail. So guess what I have to do now? Just like it says on that sign behind me, just like that poster hangs on my fucking wall in my bedroom. One of the first things I hung in this house. And I bought it almost 3 years ago. And I moved down here. So all that stuff about not giving up and all that trying to be an inspiration thing and all that, this is where the rubber meets the road. So this is where I'm going to try. This is where I'm going to need all of you. This is where I need everything. I cannot guarantee that I will succeed. Please forgive me if I cannot finish. But I'm going to try. because if I don't, then it makes it all a lie. Then all of that is for nothing. Success is not final. Failure is not fatal. It's the courage to continue that counts. Correct. We tend to regret the risk not taken in life more than a failure. So true. So many of the songs I listen to now, they have lines about scars heal, broken bones mend, regret is forever. And that's how it works. It's I mean, breakups in relationships, grief from losing the one you love more in this entire world, your entire life, watching her die in a hospital bed over a week. You stood there powerless. I've had that pain, but pain, that sharp, bright, agonizing, brutal pain, it fades. It's savage. You want to die. It's so horrible. It takes everything away. You're so weak and destroyed. But it fades. Injury is bright and sharp, but it heals. It fades. Regret's easy. It's actually comfortable. It's gentle and warm and soft. And it just kind of weighs on you a little. Not too much. It doesn't feel like much. It just kind of sits there. And it's a hell of a lot easier to take than pain. This is too upbeat a song. But there is one critical difference. Excuse me. Pain fades. Regret is forever. That soft, gentle weight that slowly accumulates on your heart, one after the other, slowly builds up. I know. I carry a shitload, and I will until the day I die. Don't do that. If I can tell you nothing else, don't do that. Don't give up and regret. And this is where I get to do that myself. So am I going to try? Yes. Will I fail? I don't know. But I'm going to try. Whew. Yeah. I've had a few moments like this. I thought they were gone, but they never are. There's always more. We always get more chances to prove ourselves. Am I scared? You bet. Fucking hell. The only time anyone can be scared is when they're fucking terrified. Sorry, the only time anyone can be brave is when they're fucking terrified. If you know no fear, if you're a fucking 40K Space Marine who's genetically modified and it's fictional to know no fear, that's because you're crazy. Fear is a normal response. Of course I'm afraid. I was fucking terrified out there on Tuesday. I was all alone and I couldn't walk. I had to get back. I had nobody. I didn't think I was going to make it. But I had to keep walking. I didn't have any choice. Am I scared now? Yes! Am I scared I'm not going to make it? That I'm going to, in front of my family that's been wanting to see that, in front of one of my partners who has told me he doesn't mind, but I still want to be good for him. Yes! I'm terrified. But the only time someone can be courageous is when they're afraid. It's an absolute requirement. If there is no risk, then there is no courage. There is nothing laudable. There's nothing worthwhile. And yes, life is risk, but that's what makes it worth living. So is me falling down and screwing on my ankle and potentially not being able to do my hobby of running or do a triathlon or something critical important. No, but I like to think that I do this not just for myself. I like to think, and I've been told this a few times, that maybe I could actually inspire somebody to face whatever insurmountable appearing obstacle that they have, whatever goal that feels fucking impossible. And like that stupid fucking tagline that I say every once in a while that it's impossible, but whoop, ow. It's impossible, but do it anyway. Because pain fades, regret is forever. Trust an old wolf. Don't give up. Please. If there's anything I can ever say, please, please, please listen to an old, broken, destroyed, hurt wolf. Don't give up. That's everything. Fuck. All right, I had to push off an ad once already. I need oh boy, I need a second here. So we're gonna take a quick ad break. We'll be right back, and then we'll get to the game. We'll get back into the Dyson, but oh, apparently we're doing InspiroBot. Okay, that works. So we'll do that when I get back. Thank you, Astral. I love you. So, oop, God dang it, Urgh. I hate hiccups. Anyway, so let's see here. So we turn that up, and then we turn Okay. Let's see here. Let's switch around to appropriate attire. Okay, we need to be safe. Obviously, wife. Am I hot? Okay, we're good. I'm going now. Okay, why I fell down on Tuesday while I wasn't wearing my climbing gear. I mean, this is obviously why. I mean, it was, this is I could have prevented my fall if I had my proper fall protection equipment. Of course, exactly where this harness would be mounted out there in the middle of the trail is an open question, but that's it. Details. It's interesting. It's kind of amusing because I had a lovely meetup on Saturday with Cleaner Wolf, the designer of this lovely avatar that I love so much. It's essentially become me. I'm growing. Hello, I'm growing out my hair to look like this. By the way, the name for this is a Eurohawk. So yes, I've been growing it for 7 months to try to match this. So and he said, it's like, well, obviously you're a bit of a sussy wolf. I'm probably paraphrasing here, but because I'm wearing harness nonstop, I said, but sir, I take safety very importantly. And I talk about this in my stream, as safety is absolutely paramount here. Everyone started laughing. It's like, I feel impugned. I feel that my logic, it is not working, but you're not wrong. So, okay, so let's go here. And so thank you, Astral. It's been a while since we've had a InspiroBot, which is good. This is a little something to lighten the mood after all of the dramatics. So let's drag that over there. And so the display capture is there. Okay, hopefully that monitor will turn it on. And we will, yes, it is functional. This is good. So we will, so for those who haven't been here before, InspiroBot is this AI generated horrible joke that produces inspirational messages and those inspirational posters you sometimes see at business places that don't really know everybody considers them to be satire. These are satire. It's AI generated. I think the pictures might be AI generated. I don't know, but sometimes inadvertently they can be really actually quite inspirational, actually very poignant. And sometimes they're utterly fucking cursed. So we're gonna do a few, and I don't use mindfulness mode where it reads it out. We talk about them, and there's an indeterminate number. So buckle up. Let's see what the bot has for us tonight. So, all right, what do you got? What do you got for me? All right, fed up with society. Why don't you go and try and get an education? Honestly, I mean, it's kind of, So, I mean, it's coherent. Sometimes that's a bar that InspiroBot doesn't even match. That does nothing to help. You're not wrong, Astro. The thing is, so if you're fed up with society, I mean, improving yourself is always good. I mean, self-improvement is always good, but that just improves yourself. So, I mean, trying to change society by becoming actually more closely integrated with it doesn't really work, because these two things are not related to one another. The predicate does not really meet the postulate, if I have my terms of formal logic correct, which I probably don't. This does not make any fucking sense. Feeling hungry, exactly. It's nonsense. This is InspiroBot at its peak. Nice picture. I really hope that guy is not as close to the edge as it seems. There are a distressing number of people that die every year at the Grand Canyon for a good picture. What a horrible epitaph. The last selfie. Ugh, God. Earth. Okay, come on. That's where we're not. It's neither good nor cursed. Also, the good ones or the really bad ones I save and they show up in the Discord. Oh, okay. Now we're getting better. You can't transcend Satan. So, I'm thinking Seattle. I'm thinking that's the Space Needle, because also the Hyatt Hotel right there in front of the man's crotch definitely points to the U.S. It could be Toronto. I don't think they have one of these in Toronto. Maybe it's Toronto. I've never actually been, so I can't tell. I don't think that's Seattle after all. The Seattle Space Needle is bigger. Hi, canine Earth. Hello. Oh, hecky. I'm reminded of something after last time. Here we go. Damn. There you go. Anyway, thank you. Thanks, canine. It's exclamation point boop love. Earth. But a pleasure to see you again, love. Earth. So transcend Satan. I got nothing. I mean, so the fictional concept of Satan, the fallen angel, and all that, of course, is a massive. It's the trope of ultimate evil. Of course, I mean, every religion, most cultures have an ultimate evil to be fought against, but can't transcending him. That doesn't make any sense. So Earth, we're moving on. I can't get my teeth into these. Earth. Dreams can change our perceptions of communication tools. Okay, now we're starting to get back into real InspiroBot here because it's fucking nonsense. It just doesn't make any fucking sense. Dreams can change our perception of communication tools. What? I'm a wolf. I stare at things. I go Earth. I'm a good boy. You can rail me. Sorry. Anyway, I communication tools. What? That's crazy. It's so a dream can somehow change our like the Telegram chat or something. Like a dream. We have a dream to better this is nonsense. Haru, don't write that down. Don't write that down. That's not well. This is a very weird image because ostensibly this man is very fit. I mean, so they've got good arm development. That's some pretty good pecs, but their belly is weird. It's unnatural. This is probably AI generated. It's not the anatomy is not perfect. It's not good. Okay, let's read the text. Frame needs to go lower. Don't stop understanding. What do you mean? I have to do something, or his frame needs to go lower? Oh, no. Hang on a second here. This is Twitch TOS does apply, I'm afraid. So I can't. There's no dick on stream, unfortunately. That's at the club Fridays. Earth, God bless the Red Rocket. Anyway, yeah, that's we are subject to the capricious whims of Twitch. This is their venue, so no penor. Sorry. Fortunately, I think InspiroBot doesn't do that, which is good because I have to change it really fast. Dude. Then we'd have to reset the clock because there would be another incident. Anyway, don't stop understanding. Stop exploring. What? InspiroBot is dragging a whole bunch of batting fucking zero. What the fuck? I mean, don't stop understanding. Laudable. Stop exploring. No, less laudable. I mean, so then what is exploring the world and ourselves in order to understand things? Because if you just sit there and just stare at a wall or just only think about yourself, you're never going to understand anything. I mean, you can be a fucking solifist that thinks nobody else is real, but that's not very understandable. So what the fuck? And that would make incident number what? So that's a number that would probably require scientific notation. Come on. Give me something to work with here. Either very bad or very good. All these mid crap. Okay, so the legendary Apollo 8 pale blue dot, not the pale blue dot, that's Sagan's requested image from Voyager 1 just before they turned off the camera. But this is the Earthrise image from Apollo 8 when they actually circled around the moon. That Apollo 8 mission was intended to just be a Earth orbit test, but they needed to push it up because we had to upstage the Soviets. So they said, fuck it, we're balling, we're going around the moon. And they're like, we're astronauts, we got you, man. And it worked great and produced this iconic image that humanity had never seen before of the Earth rising above another body. It had never seen before in all of history. Anyway, what do you get when you combine ambition and morning sickness? What? I don't. the dip, Earth, I'm a wolf. What? I just realized something wrong. Uh-oh. Something's very wrong here. So yes. What do you get when you combine ambition and morning sickness? That last picture looks like a guy was enjoying himself. Quite possibly. Let's see. We'll move on from that. This is nonsense. But the thing is, it's not even cursed. So I have ones that I saved that are particularly horrific. This is just, I mean, so ambition can sometimes generate morning sickness. The jacket is not involved. Well, okay. So ambition and the lack of a jacket can generate morning sickness. That's but the order's all wrong. It's like, yeah, no. The body's trying its best. It's doing, come on, work with me here, god damn it. Or in law and order begin our arteries. It actually sounds kind of deep, but it's like, huh? So what do we got here? We got the guy doing a squat. He does have a rack. Okay, so at least the image has that, because doing a squat from the floor is almost impossible. Getting that barbell on your back is essentially impossible. It's possible to do all the other barbell lifts just straight off the floor, but you need a rack for squats. Now, also, he's doing it outside the rack, which is not the way, because if he fails a rep and needs to use the safety bars, well, they're inside the rack and he's not. So good luck with that. Oh no, white text on lime green background. Also almost impossible to read. Yes, it's so okay, whatever. Just Jesus Christ. I mean, we're gonna keep going until we get one. For fuck's sake, it's just determination. Always desire humanity. No, I'm a wolf. I'm a furry. Reject humanity, become cuddly, sexy animal. Thank you very much. I am Earth. I know I'm a human. I know, but we're furries. We seek to be something else because we so reject the strictures and restrictions of normal society that doesn't really like us, that we say, fuck it, we're going to be something else. And oh yeah, by the way, we're going to be sexy and wonderful and beautiful and anthropomorphic, and fuck you, I have a tail and you don't. Earth, yes, and also we come a lot. Sorry, that's a different thing. Earth. So, all right, we're getting a little better. We're going through it at a rapid clip here. This is, okay, now it's getting a little dark. Where hearts die, hearts arise. This is not my fault. Okay, now we got something. Those who mess around with colleagues bury time. All right, it's utter nonsense. Okay, but there's a little bit of a nugget in here. So, so there's a lot of things about don't mess around in the workplace. That's always a bad idea. So messing around with colleagues is a bad idea, because relationships in the workplace are always fraught. So burying time is wasting a lot of time. I can kind of see that. So see, the number one problem with workplace relationships is that why it's good, it's fine, it's great. It's like you get to see the other person all the time. It's joyful. You get to go there and work with them and all that. Shit goes sideways when you break up, or you're on the outs even. So now you're stuck with this person all the fucking time. And then things get toxic and you start to divide the workplace into camps. It's like, are you a team them, team the other? And it's things are a mess and everybody else is pissed off about it and you can't get away from it because they're stuck there and you work there. And your boss goes like, listen, fuck faces, get over this or somebody's getting fired. I mean, this is also, there's power dynamics. I mean, if you're dating a subordinate or something, take it from a switch. Subbing can be very hot, but that's not good. You can't do that because that whole power dynamic is way bad. Oh, thank you, Canine. I do need a drink. Go away. There we go. Fuck that. I'd rather be myself. But no, the real world just cast me out, call me weirdo or freak, and who knows what else. You know, I agree completely, K9. Exactly. Why? I've been a furry for over 35 years. So I've been a social outcast for most of my life. I've been attacked. I've been threatened. I've had accounts created on Fur Affinity specifically to accuse me of having dog cock AIDS, which is a whole lot of gibberish. AIDS comes from monkeys. Thank you very much. So that was nonsense. But I was around for that attack. I got one of those accounts. I feel almost kind of honored. That was like 20 years ago. Maybe not that long, but I have my FA account has a creation date of 2005. So I've been around for a little while. So yeah, so fuck this shit. I mean, we'll build our own world with blackjack and hookers. No, with VR and lots and lots and lots and lots and lots of sexy animals. Oh my God. Holy shit. There's so many of us. It's ridiculous. It's kind of overwhelming. Earth. Okay, Bender. Yes. Better we're blackjack and hookers. That is such a meme. That show is just a meme generator and a half. So there's a little something here. We're getting something. We'll do a couple more here, but I just called lazy and a dreamer. So okay, lack of ambition is a problem, my great love. I totally understand, but I mean, if you're unfulfilled and the prospects aren't any good, that's not laziness. That I don't think you're lazy. I just think you're not having the proper opportunities, which is not your fault. A dreamer, yeah, is that an insult? Excuse me? I mean, so you're supposed to, yes, I became a man, I put away childish things. Like, fuck that. You're supposed to just, I mean, yeah, so it's supposed to be hard and tough and individualistic and aggressive and ignore everybody else except when you want to take something from them and just beat the shit out of the devil, take the hindmost. Fuck that noise. So it develops a world full of sharp edges and closed doors where everybody is on edge all the time, loaded up with depressants, and not antidepressant in front of just depression, and pissed off and upset. So we take it out on each other. Yeah. What a great world we've built. Isn't it lovely? Fucking hell. Why do they think I want to just be an animal and just go in a cuddle pile with a dozen other furs like happened in MF? Fuck, that was nice. Or I want to get on my suit and get told that somebody wants to sit on me and pet me. And I'm like, yes, please. Yeah, you got it. Fuck yeah. Yeah. I want that real fucking bad. So yeah, screw this. I mean, heck with this. Okay, moving on. This is okay. We're getting somewhere here. Okay, but we're having fun. And fuck it, it's my show. We'll do it as long as I please. Okay, now we're getting somewhere. Embarrass idiots. Well, yes. Although idiots tend to embarrass themselves, as Samuel Clements, known for his unbelievable witticisms, also known as Mark Twain, remarked so well. It is best to keep one's mouth shut and be thought a fool than to open your mouth and to remove any doubt. So idiots tend to embarrass themselves. So we've got a cherubim from a sculpture, obviously like a rain spout, because if you look in the mouth, there's the pipe. They've got looks like grapes in their hair. So cherubim tend to do that. So it's interesting. It's again probably AI generated, but I've been in a lot of cathedrals and shit, so it could be from one of those. Let's do a few more. I'm feeling good about this. Okay, what is this? With unfathomable imaginations come unfathomable. Finally, we get a good one. Hecky, it's my robot. You made me work for it today. Fucking hell. With unfathomable imagination come unfathomable stories. So unfathomable isn't exactly the greatest adjective for a story, but it's better than nothing. So the picture makes no sense. Of course it doesn't. It's a spiral bot. So we've got this person in a bunny suit and a respirator and goggles. So not really a biohazard suit because they're completely exposed, and that suit is also not positively pressurized or anything. but this is more like a clean room. This is more like a clean room getup because we're more worried about them emitting things and things going to them. So like a chip worker or something like that. So they're working in a fab or something. So also what the smoke is, that's just dramatic effect. So it's crap. So with unfathomable imaginations come unfathomable stories. So there's two ways to generate a story. Either you could just think it up yourself, and that's where the imagination comes in, which is what we're talking about here, or it can be from your own experiences. And as they say, bad decisions make the best stories. So we'll set that aside for right now. But so if your imagination can be unique and new, then you can think up stories that are interesting and different. So we don't have to have the 7 billionth iteration of the hero's journey, which albeit is a great fucking story, but we don't really need it again. Thank you very much. So a little differential, a little something unique and all that. So okay. So here's time for another. We do not have an incident. We do not have an incident. It didn't bring up my F list images folder this time, so we don't have the bad thumbnails. Okay, truly fathom this. Exactly. I vibe with this one. I agree completely, Astral. This is, yeah, good quote. Picture makes no, I think I already read that ages, but you are so right. Anyway, I'm going to drink a little water before I read this. I wish with all my might that I could just be myself and nobody to judge me about it. Society wants me to be what they consider normal, but that's not who I am, who I want to be. I want to be my own person with my own life, but due to toxicity, hate, and simple standards, I have to be all this, I have to be this all smiles, can do attitude, normal boy. But I'm getting tired of holding my tongue. I'm getting tired of holding these emotions back. And I'm getting tired of this world's standards. Mood. Yeah, Kanan, I feel you at a cellular level, pretty much. It took me a very, very long time to get to that point to literally just embrace who I've been my entire life. I've told this story before that, I mean, on my entire personality, this is a constructed personality. So I tried for a very long time, and I'm not saying at all, please do not interpret this, that my married life or anything was in any way bad or restrictive. She was a furry. I was extremely happy. She was very good to me. But I did try very hard to be normal, just be who I was. And I was not unhappy. It was never bad. It was no. But losing her kind of forced me to evaluate who I really was. And I didn't realize it's what I was doing when I resurrected this character that I had created in 2006, Primrose. Why I had created her in the first place, to be something that I had always wished. I didn't know that then. It took me 2006, 15 years and losing everything to actually fucking realize that after I put her back on FChat and after a couple of years that I just want to be this person. I want to feel like that because all those things I've said and all those things I've done, those are me. It wasn't some little wolfus in my brain and I was just a typist. Like it would say, no, it was me. So good on you. So I understand completely. Now, of course, we have to live in this world with all of them. We do. But to thine own self be true. So you want to be who you really are. Hopefully a better, kinder, more generous, more open, more loving person, which I applaud immensely. So be that. Will they accept it? Will they? No. But find communities and all that here, and the furry community is great for this. I'm not saying that we're the be all and end all of everything, but I've never found a more accepting, more welcoming, more validating community than furries. I mean, of course, because we're a huge amount of us are predicated on being gay and other non-standard sexualities, but that's just the ostensible shell of it. There's a lot of it's because this whole thing of being something else, being something better. Are there bad furries? Yes, absolutely. But by and large, a lot of us we're all social outcasts, and we say we're going to build a little world, even if only in our heads. And I've talked about before the furry sanctuary idea that we try to build something separate to just be together. I've actually lived in a furry sanctuary for a little while when things were really bad. Not that long ago, I actually thought of just saying fuck it and going back. Just, and I know they would take me in. I have a standing invite, but I have those who love me out here. So this is going to sound supremely arrogant of me, Canine, and forgive me, but I hope that this little community here can at least be something to let you try and explore who you want to be, who you really are. This person shorn of that toxicity, that hatred, those standards imposed by society. And you're certainly welcome to try that here. Am I the be all and end all? Fuck no. God no. I'm a nobody. But that's what I'm trying to build. That's what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to give furs, others, but mostly furs, it has. And beyond, fucking hell. That's high praise. Holy shit. Holy fuck. That's high praise. Hi. I am not a fox yet. I am in the box. I am not a fox yet. I am in the box. Hello. All I could see is my note. Okay, now it's gone. Okay, that's better. So I am. Don't call yourself an earth. So and let me have a digression really fast about that. And we're now in the spiral bot. But anyway, a digression about that because lovely Panakun Jack, who I met at FWA, actually, it was wonderful, helped me actually this morning to figure out some of the stuff about Twitch. I still don't know how half the fucking this shit works. And figure out that, I mean, I was looking, the were-dog who got me to start this, Cody, told me very adamantly, never look at the numbers. They're not very accurate at lower numbers, and the instantaneous number doesn't keep up. There's a lot of bots and other crap and all that. And also, he is super, super anxious about his viewer count. If you mention the current viewer count, his mods will delete that instantaneously because that's a huge no-no for him, which I understand completely. That's something that even with all of his success, it's still very anxious for him, and I totally understand that. I would never want to violate that. I did it once, and I was horrified. But Tofu to leave a message said, it's okay, just don't do that. It's like I said, I'm sorry. So this I learned. Anyway, so I don't look at, but I do look at the number occasionally. It's just a line because I clicked on it, but if you mouse over it, it'll show. And I have given into despair because it's slow. Jack helped me actually because there's another number. There's another number that shows up afterwards. That is the total unique viewer count for the whole thing because viewers drift in and out. And not everybody's here the whole time. Not everybody's here at the end. Looking at the raid is stupid because not everybody gets caught in it. And that's at the very end after 4 hours. There's that total unique viewer count. That's a substantial number. That's half original chat who took time out of their evening intentionally to watch me. That's so thank you. Maybe I'm not actually a nobody. Hello, Spotify. Hello. Oh, there's a very long lead out to that song, so we will move forward. My DJing skills are non-existent. I'm excited to be here. Erglovist, thank you, love. I'm extremely pleased. Yep, Prim like Rafiki once said, everybody is a somebody, even a nobody. That name is vaguely familiar. Refresh my memory, love. It's not a, I don't think they're a furry. That's a character, right? Shit. Please. Lion King. Oh, right. Right. So I used to joke that I'm the worst furry ever. I only saw the Lion King in its complete in toto like 6 months ago. I got all the way to 50 without actually seeing that but I mean, of course I've seen things like the Robin Hood, the father of so many furries. I saw that movie and things, but when all the Disney movies came out, like The Lion King, that generated so many furries, I was in my 20s. I had left behind childish things. I didn't look at that. So I missed all of those. Of course, I knew the entire plot line. I'd seen a billion memes. I'd seen oceans and oceans of porn. But I decided to watch the whole thing. Well, I now have All Dogs Go to Heaven, Abalto. That was a recent one I had never seen before. So I am slowly increasing my exposure to the furry canon. So yes, but Rafiki, that name was familiar, but it's a little okay. So let's put that back up, and we will zero that out in case anybody redeems it again. Put that down, and now we will do a little bit of the switcheroo. So we're in game. Well, that's muted. That's good. So we'll play that. We got 27 minutes, so we got plenty of time to get this ball rolling. Keenan, thank you, love. So, yeah, congratulations, you're a VIP. Hey, I give those out like candy, but I appreciate you immensely, love. Thank you. That's what I can help you like I have. It's all worth it. It's all worth it. Thank you. This is why I do this. It's certainly not the money. Don't make me laugh. Oh God. Earth. I am the good boy. Okay, let's see if this is working. Display capture off, game capture on, blocker off. Hey, it works. Okay, so we will tick. And then I will change that myself so I don't get to hear the techno in addition to the game music, which is going. Okay. Yeah, unfortunately, we're never going to see these guys because this is the dark fog, the invading aliens, the bugs, the space bugs that Dyson Sphere put in this playthrough. I deleted them. I don't really think I'm going to do another playthrough. I've been really enjoying this game. It's great, but I think because this playthrough, we're going to fucking 100% this shit. I'm going to build a complete Dyson Sphere on every single fucking star. I think we'll call it good. After that, I might do a digression into something like The Long Drive or something. We'll see, but satisfactory. Yeah, factory games are apparently my forte. All right, last time. Same bat time, same bat channel. Let's see here. I can't even remember what the fuck we were doing. So we had neared a point where, okay, so one thing I did remember actually is that I'm not producing stuff like power poles. Now I have a shitload of them, so we're still okay. But so yeah, it's the manufacturing machines I'm gonna run out first. So we need to continue with that. So I have we're making, what is this? Is this a level 3? This is a level 3 sorter. So the pile sorters, my water bottle's in the way. Let's see here. The pile sorters require zoonatic rings. Well, we just produced those, right? I thought we just did that somewhere. Fuck, that's a lot of magnets. But Earth. I am defeated by the bucket. Can't be a nobody. Be a nobody would be to not even exist. So either you're somebody, or everybody follows you simultaneously going insane. Well, hopefully that's not the case. So tell me, who are you? Well, that's easy. I'm Primrose. That's a lot because Primrose is a constructed personality that I literally assumed. This is not who I was. I have changed so much. So, but I'm a hell of a lot happier as Primrose than I was before. Banana. Oh. Ah! Okay, good. Exactly. Thank you, love. Earth. Okay, so I could have swore I had supermagnetic rings. So we finally got enough turbines. This, it is okay. It's product overflow. So we've got that. More magnets. There's always more magnets. More electromagnets. Yes. Silicon. I could have swore that I was producing supermagnetic rings somewhere. More magnets. More magnets. How many? Ah, there they are. Yes, we are producing supermagnetic rings, and this is jammed because product overflow. So we have 5,000 supermagnetic rings. Good, good, good. Okay, so we're in good shape. So the next item on the list is chips. Chips, and now it's time to. So we've got the circuit boards. We've already produced shitloads of circuit boards. We need to produce microcrystalline components. Microcrystalline components require silicon. And as far as I know, I do not have any silicon smelting, which is easy. That's wait, so this is a little loud. Turn it down just a smidge. Apply. Okay. Okay, that's it. It's too epic. It's too epic. Okay, so let's double check I'm not doing that. Yes, we'll fix the graphene problem in a second, but silicon interplanetary logistics, local planet, or no, I'm not going to import it from Lambda Messier 1. Also, they don't have a lot of them, so we're going to do it locally. But I did start mining silicon ore, which we have shitload, so we're good. So now, oops, we just need a smelting tower. I think I have a blueprint for a smelting tower. Haha, yay! How close can I get this? Save a little space. Tick. There we go. Go forth, my minions, and build the thing. This is... There goes the big giant tower. There goes the rest of the stuff. Move down here. Make it a little easier on them. Hick. Thank you very much, guys. We're good to go. Okay, so now this is just a sword, just smelting fucking silicon, high purity silicon, which is just the ore. So it's really easy. So here in the tower. So this is SILIC. So I'm an old Mu player, Master of Orion player from way back in the day. And that's, if you get that reference, then good job, Earth. But so they had silicoids. I love playing as silicoids because they could colonize any planet because they ate rocks. And it's going to produce high purity silicon. Oh, it needs bots. We are going to run out of bots eventually. How to produce that. Perhaps you aren't much. False. Perhaps I'm just one guy on the internet who is a wolf. Wrong. Oh. Perhaps you're not that exciting. I call bullshit. Straight from the bullshit hole. Wow, that's a little dire. You're more than you realize, Prim. So much. Cannot thank you. I appreciate this immensely. That I can be that. Someone like you is. So there's some purpose to me. This is great. This is great. Okay. Focus, Prim. You make me cry again. Earth. Okay. So ore out. Mini silicon ore, and then we just smelt. There we go. The silicon. So copy. Paste. 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 Did I miss any? No. Okay. Now we have the high purity silicoids. Silicoids. There's a silicon. It flows. Okay. So now we need to produce chips. I hate that the ordering of this is different than the ordering in the inventory. It screws me up to no end. So there it is. Processors require microcrystalline components, which requires copper and the silicon, which we just produced. So we need a manufacturing. I think I have a blueprint. Oops. So we're sort of headed out into the wilderness, but you know what? I have lots of room. So let's, oh, I'm keeping away from, I think I have enough space up here. Yeah, there's a lot of space up here. Heck yeah. Okay, so blueprint, manufacturing 2, coordinate scale. Okay, fine. We'll put it right there. This is okay, and now we are micro components. Micro COMPONENT works. ORKS. There we go. Okay, the micro component works. Just to double check. Require that requires silicon billets and copper ingots. So needs bots. Nice. We are going to run out of bots. We'll start making bots. Probably not today. That's fine. So it needs the silicon demand, and it needs copper demand. That's not good. That's a bit of an issue. So let's configure this, but we obviously have a bit of a copper problem, which is not something that I'm terribly surprised by, to be quite honest. Okay, so we've got silicon and copper, and these feed from both. So this is now going to produce components, and it is it's working. So copy, paste, paste. Okay. Oh, we need to take them in. All these microcrystalline components, they need a home. They need. Hate that it's different. Where the fuck? No. There it is. Thank you. Supply. Okay, so yes, we have a bit of a copper problem. So if I look at my copper production, copper smelting, there's not enough ore. There is not enough ore. So I think I already got, ooh, this is dire. Copper mining, copper, what is that? Why is that not named? What did I do? This is titanium, kimberlite, and copper. Oh dear, that's, copper mining. Fit. Okay, that's good. All right, so now we have understanding of what it is, but it's, so if I look at all of the, so this copper mining, why is it so light? Oh, it's right there. It's just, the thing is, I can't stuff any more mining machines in there. They're not super fast. And then this one, this triple setup here, it's not the triples, it's going as fast as it can. It's just, it's not, and there's only, on this planet, there are but collection plan on all of them, not yet planned. I'm mining everything, all 7 million. Yes, there's a lot, but they're very dense, so I can't get a lot of mining, so we can't get a lot of throughput. So this means that we have to take drastic action. It's time to fix the copper problem for once and for all. So let me double check here. We've got the requisite materials here. So I have a big interplanetary tower. I've got logistics vessels. I've got logistics bots. I've got a shitload of smelting, but that's fine. We're not going to smelt it. We're just going to ship the ore because we're doing raw materials here. Do I have sufficient mining machines? Where the fuck are the mining? Yes, I have 58 of them. That should be plenty. I have conveyor belts. I have, yes, we should be okay. Now this is processing why we're waiting. This is fine. We'll develop a backlog of components, but it is time to fucking fix this. And Fortunately, it is relatively easy to do so because relatively close at hand from our systems here are wide plethora of delicious minerals in space is 42 Leonis, which is an O-type star. What does that mean? I don't know. Well, we'll see. But there's a little bit of minerals in the system, just a touch, just a wee bit for fun. Yes, 252 million. That's isn't that an O face, Erglavis? O type star. That's a delicious. Come to daddy. I want to take all your mineral earth. So did the indicator? Yes, it is. Okay, so now here we are contemplating interstellar voyage. I have power. I have warpers. Fuck it, we ballin'.
Flight mode.
On.
Cruise mode.
Launch up. Do not fly into the black hole. I mean, it's only 4 light years. It's practically around the block. All right, so we got plenty of. She's don't need any energy. Fuck it. Engage warp drive, Mr. Sulu. And now I have to pay attention because this is going to go very quickly. The arrogance. It's 4 light years, whatever. That's like the distance to Proxima Centauri is about 4 light years, which, distressingly, it looks like humanity will probably never get to breach because it would take a very fucking long time. Because the speed of light looks like it's definitely a hard limit, which is not great. Okay, 6 and 2, close enough. All right, so the star is 2 units away. So tab, let's slow down to a reasonable speed to sort of hit idle. And then let's look at a star map here in the system here. So 42 Leonis 1, that's 141 million. Let's go there. That's very close to tab for relock. Now, okay, we're only 0.5. I'm barely going anywhere, so hit the gas. So we, it's only half an astronomical unit. An astronomical unit, of course, is the mean distance between the Earth and the Sun, because the Earth's orbit is slightly elliptical. So there's a mean between those two. So we'll do a kilometer per second, which is pretty fucking fast. Certainly not light speed, but we'll definitely cover the distance in a decent amount of time, like 12 seconds. So we're not like super stripped for power, so we don't have to do a emergency smash landing. So I can slow to a reasonable speed for approach, like a good pilot that I am. A stabilized approach is the most critical part of any landing, because if your approach is unstable, your landing is not going to be unstable. And whammo, we are here. And it's hot. So we come from the dirty snowball around the black hole to... Wow, that's pretty. That's beautiful. It's got a stark, magnificent beauty all its own. It's really quite something. All right, so first things first is we need to set up a little power source here. So oh, that's a fair dab of copper. That's fuck. That's, oh, stone is good. That's juicy. Yeah. Come to daddy. Yeah, that's the good stuff. That's the good stuff. Sorry. Looks hot and crunchy. It is actually quite crunchy, and it is also quite hot. I'm sure it doesn't have a temperature readout anywhere that I can see, but I'm sure it's a little spicy here. So let's see. We go to planet view. It's a lava planet. Rotation period. Longitude. Planet obliquity is 25 arc seconds. Minutes. Whatever. That's fine. Okay. Let's mine. So what we're going to do first, so I don't have to be super careful about space, because this is purely a collector planet. But it just maximum utilization of all of the mineral resources here. And one more. I get one tick in. No. But no vein left behind. We're good. No vein left behind. Okay, so we're good there. Now, it's just for lack of any other better place, why not just put it here? So we'll use the big planetary station. Et voila. There we go. So now we feed this with a significant amount of bots. Go. And a set of vessels. And a set of warpers. And it's, we will, so interstellar, so this is, where the fuck is this? This is 42 Leonis, Leonis. We need a lion. One mining hub. Fine. That's fine. It's the export hub. So now the first thing we need, obviously, to bring in is we need power. We need to establish a renewable and sustainable power. So deuterium fuel rods, I do not need 10,000, like 800. That's enough. So we remote demand. Now we now have a ship coming in from Lambda Messier 3 from the homeworld with 1,000 deuterium fuel rods, which will then provide us with enough power going forward. And then we also need warpers. We don't need a lot. 600 remote demand. And we bring in a shipload. Seems to be 2, whatever. That's enough. That's probably more than we will ever need. So this is fine. So it'll bring in power. Now, while that is under works, we will establish off to the side here, away from any potential mining, a power set up with some fusion power plants. How about 8? That's a good number. And then we will get a belt system with Huron fuel rods out here. And then we will have a sorter in there, which is nothing is going to work. Too close. Okay. Apparently that is fine. Whatever. Power. Some of the little restrictions are a little strange. You'd think that I could bridge that gap, but apparently not. It's too close. Whatever. So shift select. Now, too close. Fine. We'll do them one at a time. How many is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Whatever. Sounds good. That's good. Now nothing is going to run because so we need to prime the pump, as it were. Do I have deuterium fuel rods in inventory? No. But I do have a small set of deuterium fuel rods here. Now I need to put in a satellite power nest. That's probably overkill. So we just need a little simple, put it there. Test the tower. Et voila. Now we open the inventory and we feed, and the power, she is starting and it is producing, and the tower, it is charging and it is running, and we will have eventually, they're on route. It's a significant way. So I wonder if I can see them in flight. And yes, there they are. We have a ship, one with warpers and one with more power cells in route. So we have enough. These deuterium fuel says 193% and all that. So it's going to take a lot of juice. We only had enough to feed, 2. So it's not enough, but it'll get us started. It's something. And then the warpers will just fall down for the warper ships. So we're good there. We're good there. So let's belt the rest of this stuff. It'll work out fine. Let's see here. So, and oh yeah, this is going to have, most importantly, copper ore, remote supply, local demand, if we start using towers, which we will. 10,000. You bet your buttocks. We want a shitload. And then remote supply. Yes. Okay. So we'll be good. Yes, those power cells are going to run out. I use some of my personal set, but we'll get more. Don't worry, it's on the way. It's on the way. So let's belt this shit up. Let's see here. Logistics, splitters. I need to make. Remind me when we get back. I need to make a splitter line. And this more splitters. Yeah, because I'm starting to run low. Take this, and now we don't have to be quite as fussy about the space because famous last words. I can't see utilizing this planet as a forage world. Never say never, but I think it's just going to mostly just be a mining world. Never say never. What I can see utilizing it for eventually is a gun emplacement, because I can see when I either at the black hole, if that becomes my primary forage world, eventually producing tons and tons of solar sails and rockets and shipping them out to the entire universe, or I have more than one forage world, which is absolutely possible, then everywhere else will automatically grow a gun emplacement and a huge, probably just a belt of rocket emplacements in order to launch solar sails everywhere. Even though the solar power is not utilized locally, but that's fine because we do remember the goal here, all up, is to produce enough solar power to run VR chat for all of you, because, I mean, we're all just programs now, and our entire existence is just ERP forever. A wolf can dream. Earth. Okay, so I have 1,000 of these. That's enough for now, but we are running a little low. But fortunately, I'm almost to the point where I can produce more. Now, is this? I don't think. Nope, it didn't connect. So I'm going to slap that down, and voila. And oh, hey, we've got more. And look at that. All the generators are running, and 100% efficiency, and that's, oh, it's a glorious thing. Sometimes, oops, no, oops. I'm in construction mode. That's why. Ah, let go. There we go. It's shift, right? Yeah. Oh, fine. It's control. Fine. It's control. Fine. We'll grab a few fuel rods off the belt, and I will restock all of my stacks here on fuel rods. Inventory. Stop it. Stop it. Stop it. Stop it. Okay. Now I have plenty of fuel rods. Personally, I can fly back and forth across this entire universe probably 16 times with that much juice. So that's a fair dab of copper right there. Now it's not going anywhere. Oh, I bet. So if I go and get rid of interstellar logistics, and if I do, yes, the system, Santa's workshop, which is the big interplanetary station. Now the question is, okay, before I'm going to fix this, I do need to walk, and it's break time. So we're going to take a quick little pause right here, and we're going to have a quick little ad break, and then we'll be right back, and we'll fix the rest of this stuff. So tick, tick. Hi. I'm back. I'm back. I'm working on it. I'm working on it. Okay. And I'm up, and the game's up, and we're good to go. So, pause that for a second here. I'm gonna little lip balm, getting a little dry. I do like living in a place with no humidity, but the one drawback is, oh boy, I get dry. Holy shit, skin cracks and everything. Earth. Okay, we're back. All right, so anyway, we're gonna see back in the black hole system, the Santa's workshop. Silly name. Can I change this remotely? Remote demand. Well, would you look at that? So that should be impossible right there, because I just issued an order 4 light years away that was accomplished instantaneously. It's not supposed to work that way, but I do have warpers, so FTL communications, absolutely a thing here. So all of my ore is now being sent to the other system, which is good. It's on the way. So we're going to do entire star cluster, but we're only going to, come on, right, I'm doing that, dumbass. Supply. So we need more. We need a lot more. Okay, we're good. This is good. So there's got to be more around here somewhere. There's 127 million. Oh, look, there's another 9. There's another 10. There's another, holy fuck, there's 3 of them. Hecky, that's a lot. Now back, I should have looked at this before. So back, oops, I fucked that up. Back in DSR, the black hole, thank you very much. So not yet planned, 12 million iron, collection plan on 38 million. I think of course, saying I have enough is a fraught statement. Okay, we can look at this manually. So if I look at interplanetary logistics and I look at iron, DSR, yeah, we're good on iron. I don't have to mine the iron yet. We can save a little time. So anyway, where was I going for? It's right that way. Okay.
Blind mode.
That's a fair dab of copper. That will do nicely. Silicon, fractal silicon. This is it's juicy. It's juicy, baby. It's juicy resources. So collecting, mining. It's time to I think I can get this angled and I can get another one here. These veins are unbelievably rich. This is good stuff. Can I get 2 in here? Can I get that forward? Yes, and then I can get this one back. There we go. Get that vein. Can I get 2? No, we're gonna just do 1. That's fine. No vein left behind, so we're okay there. Where is this? Where's I put the tower? We're gonna stuff the tower right there. This is just mining. It's right now. It's just copper ore supply. Needs a set of watts. There we go. All right. It has no power. Nothing has power, but we'll fix that in a second. Also, don't set this up first because we're going to run out of room real fast if we're not careful here. Can I get forward? No, I can't, but I can angle. Ooh, foundation. Ecky. Oh, huh. I only have 1,000. Now, soil pile. We've got 2 million, so I'm okay, but remember when we get home, we need to set up foundation works or there's going to be problems. Because I don't really want to fly those in from 32 light years away. That'd be a bit silly. Done stranger things. Here we are. We're flying. We're flying copper ore 4 light years, but juicy copper. It's also self-lubricating. Anyway, moving on. Let's see here. And logistics, and yes, we're running out of so many things. It's ridiculous. But we'll be fine. I'm sure of it. This is not a disaster. Oh, I should have fucked that up. So I need to disconnect this because this is going to go down here. because this, I know I'm just being overly fussy, but I don't care. Overly fussy is kind of my thing. That's why I enjoy these games so much. I'll stick that one there. So that one's taken, so we gotta get this there, that there, that there, and then this there, there. Now, there we go. There we go. All of this can go in there. There we go. Now we just have a single output for. I got them all covered. They all yes, they are. Okay. That. Slam that in there. All right. Now we do this one. Let's see here. We'll have a final splitter here, and we're going to need one here. We're definitely running low on belts, but I think we're to the point. I think this is the sorters we're finally working on. I fucked it up. That's okay. Just change that. Just take a few more ticks out. Okay. That. Okay. And this. Yeah, it'd be nice if we could get to now the belts. In order to do the tier 3 belts, we're going to have to solve a problem that's going to be a little more intensive. We're going to have to solve the graphene problem. Now, fortunately, at the black hole, we have fire ice. So fire ice we can mine and just refine in a chemical plant for graphene, but it also produces vast quantities of hydrogen, which has actually become a problem back on Lambda Messier 3. Pretty much the entire planet has ground to a halt because we have too much hydrogen. Now, too much hydrogen is absolutely understandable considering the hydrogen is the most abundant element in the entire universe. But it's too much. So we're going to start making some thermal power plants and we're going to burn that shit. And if I end up ringing the entire black hole planet in thermal plants in order to burn a sufficient amount of fucking hydrogen, I will. So I don't know if we're gonna get to that today. So this has copper, it is supply, it is good, it has no power. We will fix that shortly. And we have a giant satellite power station to cover all of these, and another one that has a massive reach to cover all of those, and then a smaller to right there for the Tesla tower. Okay, for the actual planet, the tower, the station, the bot. Shut up. There we go. And whammo. Suddenly everything is now alive. Suddenly the copper is being mined. Suddenly it is going into the tower and is flowing, and here comes the bot to retrieve said ore, which will then be shipped abroad to. So this is looking good. So if we go to copper, yes. So the mining hub is accumulating. So back interstellar logistics, Dennis Workshop has a fuck ton of copper, and so this is local supply. So we have now fixed the copper problem. Is this enough? Fuck no. We're gonna do the rest of them. So let's get this one too. We're definitely gonna have to get some foundations. So yeah, that. Oh no, I'm down to 1.99 million soil. Oh no, how will ever I fuck? What a far cry from how things were before. Holy shit, I have soil coming out of various orifices now. This is incredible. That's. I remember the days having 1,000 soil, but you're not wrong. You are not wrong. I remember those days very soon, very recently. Now I can go back to Lambda Messier 3 and I could pave the entire fucking planet just with what I have in my inventory. It's so working at the black hole planet will generate soil beyond your wildest dreams. Holy shit. So, okay, so this one, yeah, we're going to start running out of these resources. So I'm probably not going to be able to mine the entire planet, but this is a lot. This will solve our copper problems for a good while. And then this over here. Yeah, we need... I don't think splitters take extreme amounts of resources or any sophisticated specialty resources. Turn too much. What the fuck? I can't... It just doesn't work. I hate it when this happens. So... we try... there? Slightly shifted. All veins are still covered. Can I get it out? Oh, that's a sorter. Yes. Okay, finally. Whew. Yeah, this game is not abandoned here. They have not given up, but it is not... I mean, I don't know. I mean, there's still updates coming out, but not on a super fast utilization rate. It's kind of dead, which is sad because it's a good game, but I think they kind of figured that it's kind of reached its end of life, which is too bad. But it's certainly complete enough. There's a few. The team all got sick for a while, then went on holiday. Now I don't know what they do. Oh dear. Earth. Turn. Really? That one is turned too much? And can't fix that. So yeah, it's a bit sad because I enjoy this game. Ooh, that's bad. Oh shit. There's a vein left behind. This is upsetting. That's a sorter, you dumbass. Yeah, it's a little rough. There's a couple bugs, but it certainly will be able to complete. But it's a little rough. But a game like Satisfactory is under very, very heavy development. They've demoed vehicles for the future. Ooh, vehicle. Perfect. Yeah, it's a very small team, as I understand, in China, right? This is sort of a passion project thing from an indie studio there. All right. So we've got we've capped that out. We've capped this out. We've capped fucking everything. That's 10,000 there. There's the copper interstellar source, 10,000 there. If we go to interplanetary logistics, if we're to Leonis mining and the mining hub, and where is the copper? Oh, copper mining, copper smelting is now completely capped. Yes, so we have now solved our copper problem. So we are good to go. So I'm also running out of resources because I only have 1,000 belts and not that many splitters left. So I think we're good. Now, obviously, we're not covering everything. So we have 36 million connection planned. There are still 104 million, but we can come back. So I think we're okay. So I think we can call it good, and we've now solved that problem. So back to DSR 1423, whatever. Let's see. Planet. Set the indicator for that. All right. We're good. We're charged. I'm not forgetting anything, right? This is gonna be a bad idea. That's the big tower. So it's got sustainable power. It has warpers. It has shitloads. There's nothing else being done here. Yeah, we're good. We're done. We're out of here. So everybody enjoyed our short little excursion.
Cruise mode.
So we have to get somewhat clear of the gravity well before we engage the warp drive. That's far enough, so make it so. One. Say goodbye to Fortitude Leonis. Take a quick little jaunt for 4 light years here. adjust. That planet is a pretty decent radius away from the black hole. So... Alright, finger on the button. Up, up, up. No, that's the black hole. I want to head towards the planet. Okay. And drop.
Warp engine deactivated.
Half an AU. Not great. Not great, not terrible. But we'll be fine. I could have done better. That's alright. This planet also moves rather quickly. Still don't know what bias means. Yaw and pitch, I understand. 3 people, I believe. Yeah, that's definitely a small shop.
Cruise ended.
Alright, we're back.
Flight mode.
I'm back with Noodles. How goes the space-time? Space-time is doing good. We had a bit of a copper issue that we have now solved. We flew to that other system that had the metric shitloads of resources and have started up about 13 million of copper mining that will satisfy, at least for now. And now we have down. Now the copper plate supplies are good. The microcrystalline components are good. That is good. I almost forgot to put into action the things that So the splitters, we already have all this stuff. We've got plates, we've got gears, and we've got circuit boards. So it's a matter of putting together a quick little manufacturing works here. So there's nothing else there, so we can snuggle it right close to these mining now. Probably with a tower. Right with other right there. So this is the splitter works. Splitters require iron plates, gears, and circuit boards, all of which we have. Plates and gears, blood, sweat, and gears, and circuit boards. And we'll eventually produce splitters. Supply. Nice. Set of bots. Good to go. Okay, now it's just time to produce all this stuff. I don't have manufacturing 3D. I wonder if I could make this into just basically one way, but whatever. So take these pilers again. Not exactly correct. Not absolutely required, but I still like it. So, yeah, we're definitely running a little low on belts. So, plates, gears, and there. Okay. I can do it south there. Save a little space. Yeah, we need to get these belts built. Which means I'm pretty sure we have to fix the graphene problem. So we'll get there. We'll get there. Don't worry about it. We're good. We're good. We're good. So manufacturing, lots of manufacturing, producing splitters, and then it has output belt down here. Go. All right, now we sort. Output sorter, and then nope. 1, 2, 3. Voila. Now we copy this whole assemblage. Well, this will save me a shitload of time. Okay, and now we power all of this. It sails into the cosmos, and voila. Suddenly we have splitters. Excellent. Okay, next. Belts, 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 belts. We need these fucking belts. This has become critical at this point. Belt number 3. Oh, back. Oh. Ow, 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 ow. Oh, jeez. So it's difficult to walk. It's difficult to stretch properly. It's definitely... This is unhappy. Earth. Eh. Why is my tracking so fucked? Oh, that's because I'm hunched over. So, yes, it's time for the... Oh, thank you. Yes. It's just sorry. It's just sorry. Earth. Ah! Eh. The bucket. Earth. I took some pain pills just before I left work. I'm trying not to take all 3 sets every single day. I've been doing that for like the last 3 days because of this stupid ankle, but I'm trying to get better. So anyway, so for the graphene, which is used fucking everywhere, it's made in chemical factor, but see, from oil, sulfuric acid and sulfuric acid we have, energy graphite we have, but it also comes from fire ice. Question is, do we want to do it now? See, fire ice we have an unlimited amount because we harvest it from the gas giant way back in Lemde Messier. We also have shitloads of veins here. But the conventional way for graphene is graphite, which we do have, but we don't have that much. Because I think the coal reserves here aren't super huge. Many reserves, there's only 1 million coal, whereas there is 29 million fire ice. We're doing the fire ice. So the fire ice is definitely better. Now, the fire ice, however, does have one drawback in that it produces hydrogen. And too much fucking hydrogen can be a problem. So now I have a whole bunch of splitters, and we will slowly accumulate 5 fucking only 1 million. I know it's ridiculous, huh? The arrogance, the arrogance. It's like, it's practically not even worth mining. There's only 1 million there. It's like, it's fucking gone. There's better. Yeah, there's gold in them there hills, but it's only 1 million. I mean, really, it's who fucking gives a shit? I mean, it's how things have changed. When I first started this, what is this? 2 months ago, 3 months ago now. I started with veins that had 30,000 total in them, and I was happy as a pig in shit. But how things have changed. Now I want a system with 123 million, and I want to suck it dry like a big fat... anyway, moving on. So, okay. So, all right. So let's get this done. So I remember last time when we went back to Lemde Messier, I got chemical, because chemical plants are probably a little hard to construct. Where the fuck are those things? There they are, chemical plants. So chemical plants require steel, which is not that hard. Stone we've got, glass we could make easily. So actually it wouldn't be that hard, but I have a lot of chemical plants. So we need to start refining. I came in an interesting part in the conversation. It's always an interesting part in the conversations, Angef. the realization that I am a sussy wolf is not to anyone's surprise. So, now I don't think we're actually managed to mine any fire ice here yet. Nope, that's back in Lemde Messier 3. Because I could ship it in. We have truly unlimited. Fuck it, bring it in. So, I mean, I could always mine it later, but it's like we've got literally billions. It's unlimited. It's harvested from a gas giant. It will never go away. So we bring in fire ice, remote demand, clunk, 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 clunk. We just need more power. That's all it says. The ships will bring in billions of fire ice. So it's going to take a little bit of time because it has to flown in from 32 light years away as the ships from here launch. See, all those empty landing pads here are ships that have launched themselves 32 light years in a distance. They will go to the mining towers orbiting Lemde Messier 2, which is the gas giant so close to home. Extract the fire ice and return here. There goes another one. And it's off. And so we will have fire ice coming out of our ears very shortly. So now we're going to find a nice open spot and we're going to refine this shit. And we're going to do it. I'm naked. I'm at Earth. I feel so vulnerable. And Earth. And look at this. It's scrawny and Now you're throwing things at me. I am a good boy. Earth. Hey. Earth. And what is this? What is this? Be mean to Prim Time? Earth. I'm a good boy. I'm a good boy. And I'm a good boy. Earth. I'm a good boy. Why is it so dark? It's black hole like anyway, moving on. Earth. It's time to use the points, I see. Okay, so I don't have to go completely out in the middle of fucking nowhere. So we're going to refine the fire ice.
Who's a good boy? Who's a good boy? That's right. It's you. Yes, it is, Primmy. And I got a special treat just for you. So be a good boy and sit down and enjoy.
Can I have the treat, Diggy? Whoa, that's a good one. Digley did good, real good for that. Fucking hell, Earth. So, Earth, it's definitely good boy time. I see. Earth, it's flustered. Focus, Prim. It's flustered wolf time. Here, Earth. Earth. I am the good boy. Okay, so graphene advanced comes from fire ice, which produces graphene and hydrogen. Most abundant element in the universe and the lightest gas. Sorry, anyway, but graphene is super useful. If one layer of graphene is laid on top of another layer of graphene, through rotation, the double layer graphene will form a complex repeating structure, superlattice. Upon rotation to a certain magic angle, the double layer graphene will become superconductive and become a new type of nano superconducting material. I don't know how much of that is real and how much of that is made up. I can't tell. There's a line in there somewhere. I don't think graphene is a room temperature superconductor. I think the magic angle thing seems awful fucking suspicious, but it's okay. So we don't need hydrogen. Go away. Have all the veins back in Lambda Messier 3 are going away. So back in Lambda Messier 3, the hydrogen. So Lambda Messier 2, Lambda Messier 3, fires processing, intraplanetary logistics. See, there's too much hydrogen. See, there's demand, but the supply of graphene is 0 because it's 10,000 hydrogen, there's 10,000 fire ice there, but it's not producing any. We have crystals of deuterium. We're never going to run out. Lots of warpers. That's great. But we're never going to get any more graphene, which a lot of things have slammed to a halt. And this research hasn't gone anywhere in days because this right here is the problem, because the graphene is stuck. We have to fix that. So, and I think I can fix it remotely because this graphene, remote supply, local supply, I bet I could remote demand this and I could export graphene from here, but we have to get the graphene processing here first. Now here, interstellar logistics for fire ice has now brought in, there's 9,000 on the way, 10,000 on the way, but it's a long fucking trip. So that's fine. It'll get here eventually. But anyway, focus. So let's refine this shit. So I need a tower. And so the only thing we need for that refine is just the fire ice, and it produces graphene and hydrogen. So we're going to burn that hydrogen. Yeah. There we go. Fuck it, we'll just do it right here. This will work. So as close as I can. Right there. So this is fire ice processing. And we will bring in fire ice demand. It needs a set of bots. Okay. And then it will produce graphene and hydrogen. And the hydrogen I'm going to take elsewhere. I'm going to burn that shit. Now, I don't have any thermal power plants on me. So I think I'm going to have to produce those. I could probably... there it is. Thermal power plants. Stone. I already have all this shit. I could produce thermal power plants no problem locally. We're good. We're good. Because thermal power plants, yeah, we're going to burn all the fucking hydrogen. So one thing at a time. One thing at a time. So the first thing we got to do is we have to... Now, these chemical plants... Now, is it possible to end them? No, because there's only one input, so we could chain it, but there's two outputs, and they can't go off the end, so I have to do it... Oh, that's going to consume a lot of space. Okay, that's okay. Oh, we're going to double barrel it. We're going to double barrel it. That's fine. We're going to have a piler, which is in transportation. Why not in logistics? I do not know. And then we're going to take a belt, and we're going to have fire ice come out. These are awkward buildings to lay out. You're exactly right. And I don't know if I can strain myself so much that I won't be able to do it on both sides. Let's double check this really fast. So if I take a belt here, just run this out a little, and we bring in the chemical plant, get it as close as we can. Yes, I think there's enough for... No, there is not. I need to cut this really fast. Cut. Chain delete. Turn off the chain delete. Cause of many anguish. Okay, we're going to move this up. I need all the space I can get. Yeah! Why does it do that? Why does it not actually go? I don't understand that sometimes. A few bugs. So this... Fire ice. Now, this... is actually coming... Whoa! Robot feeding frenzy! Sir, your order of fire ice has now arrived. Okay, here we go. So... And that's just the start. Now we're going to take DoorDash and fire ice. Exactly. It's... Now we're going to bring in a chemical plant. We're going to put that as close as possible right there. And this is going to do graphene processing. And it's going to sorter in fire ice. And now we are going to do 2 belts. Nope, missed. Yes. This is where it gets a little tricky. Okay. All right. So now it has to have 2. So graphene and hydrogen. Okay. Now this is taking in graphene and hydrogen supply. Correct. Okay, we're good. We're good. Now we can reproduce this sucker. Can I chain them? Yes. Yes, I can. There we go.
Mineral depleted.
All right, we're hot. We're good. Did I leave enough room for a big power station? Probably not. Although I can... Ooh, that's ugly. Nah, we're just going to have to do it the old-fashioned way. Can I get the power? No. Need one more power pole. Power poles are cheap. There we go. It's not charging. It has a transfer of bots. It is now loaded up and all that. Speaking of which, how is... Oh yeah, we're good. We got lots of power. So this is good. Okay. This is now good. And all right, so now what we can do is we can take this. Oops. And we can shift click it, flip, and I can there. Now I need to get those 2 belts again. Wonder if that cut the sorters. Well, those are easy to fix. That is correct. Okay. And then this. There. Okay. Yeah, cut the sorters. That's all right. Those are easy to reproduce. This is graphene, and this is the hydrogen. Okay, and then we just reproduce this sucker all the way down here. And now we can actually utilize the proper. Oh, I just didn't need those fucking towers. Power towers are cheap. Okay, so that's a relatively small refining tower for fire ice, and I still have 62 more. And we're going to just extend this out because it's so. It'd be nice if I could just do all of these extended out, but right now it's just one thing at a time. So, well, I hit one of them. Yeah, see, this is not super high intensity, so one stacked belt should be enough to supply. Did I hit this right? Did. A pretty significant chain of chemical plants. That's pretty long. All right, so now we can copy this sucker. All right, but Prim, what will you do with all the hydrogen? I'm glad you asked that. Why? Thought I adjusted that. There we go. What will we do with all that hydrogen? Actually, you asked, Haru. Thank you so much for asking that. So, oh, right. That's... Where's that? Oh, it's the satellite stations. Can we cheese it? Yes, we can cheese it. All right. So now we are producing a significant quantity of graphene. And so the first thing we're going to do is we're going to double this up. So I'm going to do a blueprint, I'm going to snip this, and I'm going to just do the fucking thing all over again. Because I don't ever want to fucking run out of graphene again. And we're going to export graphene. Use now. Can I put it? Yes, I can. Snuggle. The damn tropic line. Right there. Why did it not work? Force. Shift enter. Glide. Next target cannot be laid. What the fuck? Glide with other object. What is this shit? Why do you vex me so? Why must there be vexation of the wolf? I'm a good boy, damn it. Okay, use now. Fine, I'll put it over here. It can't fucking argue with the tropic lines. Alright, it worked. So, we are now going to produce a metric fuck ton of graphene and also hydrogen. So, right after this is all done, we are going to fix the hydrogen problem. We got to produce thermal power plants. But I may end up ringing this entire planet with a belt of thermal power plants. Because you know what we're going to do with that hydrogen? We're going to burn it. Fuck it. We're just going to... And I might end up importing hydrogen from Lendem SA3, which is fucking overloaded with hydrogen, and burning that here too. So, you know what? It's too bad we can't, like, launch it into space or something. But there's going to be hydrogen. There's going to be a shitload of hydrogen. So this is works. Okay, and it needs 169 bots. Okay, demand fire ice. Why is there no more fire ice? So what is my local supply of interstellar distance? There's none because it is on the way. It is on the way. We have overwhelmed the capacity, but that's fine. Oh, a few things still need to be fixed. Power. Put a couple big towers. Go. There. Now, as soon as we get more fire ice, we will be good to go. And we will be ready. And here it comes. And here it comes out, and it's loaded up, and the fire ice refining is going on. And now we have Access big power fires with interplanetary logistics. Ah! Ow. Fires graphene works, fire ice processing. It's actually fire ice processing. Fine. Lack of poetic justice here. Whatever. So we have enough. This is good. Now we are accumulating hydrogen. So the first thing we need to do is we need to make thermal power plants. Okay, so go back here. Gonna get to these belts. Probably not. Do I have enough? No. Fuck. Ah! But we have all the requisite materials. We can produce the... Ah! Oh boy, I ran out of belts. We're okay because I have level 2 belts, right? I have a manufacturing for that. We're okay, right? We're not... I didn't just screw myself again. Yes, I have lots of level 2 belts. That's good. Do I have any inventory? No. That's fine. Okay. Ah, I have 4. Whatever. So I have the level 2 belts. I have the supermagnetic rings, and now we have the graphene. It's time to produce. So, and thusly, though it shall be that we will finally solve a problem, and this is belt 3. Yeah, cancer rocks. There we go. Okay, so it needs bots. Nice. Belt 3s require belt 2s, supermagnetic rings, graphene. Requires belt 2, command, supermagnetic rings, command, and graphene. Command, supply, belt 3. Okay. All right. So now let's just do this. I guess we should probably build these pilers too. But one thing I fucked that up. Transport piler. Okay. All right. We're gonna. This is. Jeez. Okay. This may get a little wiggy for a second here. So. Take a few. So we're gonna have to build it in belt 2s and upgrade it because we have literally run out. So belt 2, how meta. Belt 2s carrying belt 2s. And graphene. Okay. It's all the requisite materials. And then we run this out. Belts on belts. Belts on belts, full of belts. It's very meta. Use belt 2 feels so slow. It's agonizing how slow that feels. Production. Just a 1, dum. Okay, and this is producing belt 3. Okay, now we do belt back. Yes, I got that right. Go. Sorter this. Honestly, I could make this a blueprint, but the blueprints, the hassles, the logistical hassles of the stuff with the tropic lines and the scaling and everything being bitchy lowers the utilization of the blueprints to a rather dramatic degree. Now, I understand we're dealing with spherical play spaces. I get it, but it needs to be a little more robust. It needs to be a little better. There we go. And it doesn't have power. So, this is why these games are fun. You fix things. Now we will never run out of belts again. Now there will be no running out of belts. It goes there, and then we sort it all up, and come on. Okay, there we go. Now we hit the big upgrader, and we stuff those right back in. all of those go in there. Go. And we have more. Take all those too. Now we're good. Now we'll take all those too, because there's no such thing as too many fucking belts. But we will have 5,000 fucking belts. We are good to go. Okay, next problem is we need to build the thermal power plants. So, excuse me. Because very swiftly, we are going to have a hydrogen problem. Let's see here. So if I look at filter for just hydrogen, there's limited DSR fires processing supply. Yeah, it's already capped. It's going to cause problems. It's going to cause problems. So we got to get rid of this fucking hydrogen. So I need to produce thermal power plants. Requires iron plates, stone bricks, gears, and electromagnets. I'm pretty sure we have all of those. Do I have the snow? Pretty. Yeah. Come on. Yes, we do. This is, it's a 4-banger. So this is a really specialized manufacturing works. Yeah, so it has to, 3 on one side and 1 on another, which is fine. I'm not going to get any closer because we're going to leave the room for more power plants, but I can snuggle it in right here. There we go. And this is thermal power and works, which is an utterly ridiculous thing to use a setup for, but you know what? Fuck it. We go big. Oh, poor. We're going to have to shove it into another power. This one have room? Yeah, we can just put it right there. That'll work. Just use it as a box. Okay, so it needs, for thermal power plants, iron plates, stone bricks, gears, and electromagnets. Iron plates, demand, stone brick, demand, gear, demand, and electromagnetic coil, whatever. And okay, now probably don't have to pile all these or whatever. 3 and 1. Oop, I don't know the range. I'm gonna put the manufacturing machine first. Plates, bricks, gears. Okay, so we will put it down. Then, oops. I don't have to manufacture a ton of these, so we're just gonna have a short little chain here. Manufacture thermal power plants, and it still needs the electromagnets, right? So just no. Come on, let's be good. Right there. That's the correct angle. And then this is extracting electromagnets right there. And the electromagnets go out there. All right, now we have a belt that goes back and unfortunately has to dump down there for the thermal power plants. Automatically deployed transport devices. Auto placement is enabled. The item for auto placements. Open the panel. Case settings. Case whatever. Manually. I'm sure I'm missing something. Surely I can't just put some hydrogen in the black hole. It seems hungry. You know, if I could, I would. That would be a great method to dispose of all the hydrogen in the universe, is to drop it in the black hole. If you figure out how to do that, let me know. That'd be actually pretty fucking cool to build a giant pipe from like a orbiting station and just dump it in and have it slowly fall into the accretion disk, and suddenly we have 85 billion. Yeah. 1, 2, 1 more. Yeah, that's enough. There we go. Power. Let's choose that. There we go. Not a million, but it'll slowly accumulate thermal power stations, thousands and thousands of them. You seem a little obsessed with the black hole, Haru, which is fine. They're very interesting astronomical objects. I'm a black hole in VRC. That can be taken a number of different ways. I'll leave that as an exercise to the reader. So 41, not a lot, but it's a good way to get started. So that's fine. That's, why do I have these assembly machines? Did I ever do assembly? Don't get distracted, Prim. Jingle, 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 earth. So fire ice busting, yes, we're already starting to get strain on hydrogen. Don't have enough fire ice. We need more graphene.
Flight mode.
I need ass loads of graphene because it's going to... That is constrained on everything, which is fine. But this fucking hydrogen has got to go. So. It's not a small world after all. This is a big fucking planet. Where is the equator? I don't know. I'm going to stay away from those veins. Fine. This is a good spot. Upon this rock, I will build my place to burn all of the fucking hydrogen in the universe. I am sick to the back teeth of hydrogen. So we are going to demand hydrogen. We're going to demand all the hydrogen. And we're going to demand all the hydrogen and we're going to pile it, which is probably stupid, whatever. There. And then this is going to... Oops, I'm a dumbass. I forgot to actually have that extract anything out of the tower. So take this and take that actually with the hydrogen. Okay, there's hydrogen. Now, the thermal power plant. Also probably annoying that I can chain them because they can just feed one to the other. I didn't need to pile that. I mean, whatever, it doesn't matter. I can just... Oh, yeah, we can just put one belt and just stretch it. Yeah, this is gonna work. This is gonna work. So just a little tiny belt. That's it. And now we have power plants. So thus, and now we have, can't feed it directly, which is stupid. We have to use a sorter. And now it's not primed for power, which is stupid. And then we have another thermal power plant right there. And that has another sorter box there. Now, I can copy this. Why are they too close? I can only do one. That's annoying. Make sure we're not running into anything critical here. Nope. I've been working on it. I fucked that up. Copy, drag, use plus on keyboard to increase space. Oh. Copy, drag, use plus. Plus? Okay. Okay, so copy plus. Plus, and now it's not working. It's not working. If I hold down the plus key, it doesn't seem to. I fucked that up again. This is a little frustrating, but it's fine. Just have to keep doing it. Eventually, we will run out. Again. Yeah, it didn't. I tried holding down plus and it didn't seem to work. This is incredibly fiddly. So, I only have 10 of these left. Too close. This is scintillating gameplay right here, let me tell you. This is the type of high intensity action that you are all here for. Black item. plus on the keypad. You know that's a fuckload of thermal power plants. Holy shit, that's a lot of thermal plants. Now, fortunately, they all link together. So now it's time to click, and we need. So for the tower, it needs power. It's silly because it has so many power poles right next door, and it can't. I need a little priming power, and it all just snapped to life. But we got to provide that from the power grid that we've got elsewhere. So we're gonna have to run this all the way to the nearest up over there. This is kind of oh, I fucked that up. It's not connecting. Wait, I don't think it energizes. We got to come from this direction. Click. Aha. I can probably bridge this gap. Oh, the agony. Oh, I refuse. Oh, Earth. We're gonna make this work. Come on. Oh, Charge. Load. Burn, baby, burn. What are we gonna do with the hydrogen, Haru? We're gonna burn it. Look at all this. Holy fuck, that's a lot. That's a lot, and it's burning down at a fast rate. The hydrogen will go away, and we have an ad. So everybody chill. We'll be right back. Earth. God, that happened fast. Holy shit, I didn't even notice. So we'll be right back. Everybody chill. Earth. Start, and then that, and then Okay. All right. Yeah, we're making fucking progress here. Game capture off, Spotify on, Spotify off. Turn that down, turn that off. Okay, that's dead. That's down. Okay, we're good. We're back. Hi, welcome. Okay, my microphone hot. Yes, we're good. Okay, we're good. We're good. So we have the hydrogen is being burninated.
Flight mode.
That's a lot of hydrogen. That's a lot of thermal power plants, and I think I have enough to build like. I will build as many of these fucking towers as necessary. So we have 100% sufficiency. Barely. So if I look at power here on real-time power data locally, mini fusion power plants 83%. All of that only produces 16% of the requisite power. It's amazing how powerful those mini fusion power plants are. But it's not the power that counts. That's just a nice byproduct. The byproduct is to get rid of the fucking hydrogen. So if we look at our hydrogen economy now, here we now supply. We've burned down a shitload of it. This is this also this is where go die. This is where the hydrogen goes to die. So we now have a bit of an economy here where we are burning down a significant portion. Now these are capped out with graphene, which is fine. That's not going to stay because we're going to have a shitload of things producing graphene, and I'd much rather be capped with graphene than hydrogen. So the thing is also interstellar logistics. Now this is an interesting little thing here because see, on Lambda Messier 3, this is the hydrogen remote demand. Why are we bringing in hydrogen? It's why local supply? That's all configured fucky. I need to get rid of that hydrogen. So now what I want to do is here. God, that's a lot of hydrogen. Excellent close to this and all that. So it's right. So I need to through here local planet. Oh, get rid of that. Santa's workshop has space. This is a stupid idea. Let's do it. So hydrogen remote. Now before I set that, I need to. So transport. So it's view. That's camera track. Interesting. Pairing. Okay. Okay, what the hell? So, span, PDP controlled. What does this mean? Normal pairing, preferential. Okay, settings. Okay, point to point takes precedence over routes. Priority. Okay, we need to figure it because the thing is, I want to extract the hydrogen from Lambda Messier 3, but we have billions. We have an infinite supply of hydrogen from 30 towers orbiting Lambda Messier 2. And if I just set this to import hydrogen, it's going to extract it from there probably first. So I want to use some prioritization here that we've never used before. Priority for interstellar routes, priority point-to-point. So this is point-to-point transport need to be configured after naming this station. Point-to-point transport is the highest priority mode, and once established, PRT stations will prioritize executing point-to-point transport tasks before proceeding others. That's what I want. I want to export from. So this is configure, add point-to-point, no match station. So what I want. So I want to, okay. If we go to entire star cluster and we go back to Lambda Messier 3, the fire ice processing station here, this is demanding hydrogen, which is stupid. It should remote supply. And then Santa's workshop is going to remote demand. But before I enable that, I want to set that. So, what is it called? Lambda Messier 3. Oh, it's fire ice processing. We have to search for it. Where F-I... Where is it? Fire ice. It's a capital. Jeez, it's case sensitive. So one station name, one station add. Okay, so this is a point-to-point priority setting with the fire ice setting that's 32 light years away on Lambda Messier 3. So it will pull from there preferentially. As I just fucked that up. Fire ice processing, add. Okay, now close that down so we have one pair, which is the fire ice processing station on Lambda Messier 3, which is, yes, and that station has a setting, has one point-to-point where it is, so it is local supply remote demand, which is fine. We might do local demand later if we get all of that out of there. Because here at Santa's workshop, I want to flip this to remote demand. And it's going to take it all out of that fire ice processing, which is now gone. We're pulling all of that fucking hydrogen out. And hey, look, stuff's happening. It's producing, it's got some, oh, look at that. It's producing graphene again. I just fixed the fucking problem on Lambda Messier 3 where everything had ground to a halt because there was no fucking graphene because the fire ice processing completely fucking shut down because there was too much fucking hydrogen. Now all the hydrogen is coming here to Lambda Messier, it's coming here to the ass end of the universe in the black hole where it will be burned wildly for no purpose whatsoever, but just get rid of it. And now the Santa's workshop has a preferential to pull it from the fire ice processing on Lambda Messier 2. There's a lot. It's producing more, but we are slowly, finally producing more graphene. Now, if we ever run out, it'll extract this from the billions and billions of, we have, Jesus, 500,000 hydrogen on all these stations. So we've got plenty of that, but we're now slowly. So if I look at this, that's not what I meant to do. Research in progress. It's not actually moving, but maybe we could finally get that going because this is starting to put graphene into the system way back on Lambda Messier 3. I've wanted to fix that problem for so long. Now we finally are. So we have, the hydrogen is definitely on the way. So if we go to the star map here and we zoom out a whole fuckload, we will notice a huge cavalcade. Lock this so it doesn't move anymore. We have a huge cavalcade of vessels slowly making their way across the vast scope of interstellar space, carrying the most useless thing ever, hydrogen, which is the most abundant element in the universe, which we have an infinite supply here locally, only to fix this massive annoyance here where it's slowly starting to process fire ice and we're slowly getting graphene on Lambda Messier 3. Fucking hell. So if I look just at graphene interplanetary, Lambda Messier 3, there's supply, demand, zero, demand. Carbon nanotube works is starting up. Fire ice processing is starting up. All of these strange matter works is dead. This is, we need more graphene, but we're slowly starting to accumulate more graphene. Finally, on Lambda Messier 3. This was huge. This is absolutely fucking massive. Now, the burn rate here is probably insufficient, but you know what? If it, I will fucking build. How many fucking thermal processing plants do I have in inventory? Anyway, that's mining machines. More graphene. Yes, that's it. God damn it! Bring the warrior Mount Bark out here. So how many? Oh, I used them all. I used them all. That's a lot of processing for hydrogen. Finally, this is the most ridiculous way to solve a problem of running out. See, this is jammed up, which is fine. It's product overflow with graphene. To be honest, the graphene is jammed. The hydrogen is empty, which is fine. It doesn't matter. I don't care about the fucking hydrogen. I care about the graphene. The graphene locally is now entire star cluster, fire processing, belt 3 works overloaded. We have 5,000. We fixed it. We fixed it. I fucking fixed it. I can't believe fucking hell. I fixed it. I fixed something. Fucking hell. So we're finally started to solve the hydrogen problem. And with this Santa's workshop down here is completely capped out, but that's all right. I can slap down another interplanetary tower easily. So we now have belt 3 as we're slowly running out of everything. So I have enough sorters. So how far have we come on the sorters? So interplanetary logistics, if I go to sorter 3, we've produced those. So it's now time to produce sorter 4, which is the pile sorters. It's the time of the chips. So as many rings I have. We have enough. Rings. Item. This is a different layout than the other layout. I don't like that. Supply 5,000. We're capped. We're fine. We're belt 3 work. So we don't have anything for chips. That's next. Right. That's what we're working on. We did the silicon. I have the see, there's nothing for chips locally. Yeah. I have the attention span of a goldfish sometimes. I swear, it's just, I'm overloaded. That's what this game, there's always something to do. It's fun. The screaming and yelling means I'm having a good time. I swear. I mean, anybody who's heard me in the club knows that I scream. Anyway, sorry, moving on. Yeah. If you know, you know. I defeat your muff mode. Let's put it that way. Okay, so circuit boards we've got. Microcrystalline components we should have in vast quantity now. So microcrystalline components. Shit, see, this is a different layout. I can't find them. I hate that. I know you're all pointing at your screens right now. There it is. Yes, we have 5,000 microcrystalline components. We have 1,000 thermal power plants. It's going to produce 5,000. I couldn't care less. It is time for a serious manufacturing works to produce chips. And let's see here. So I don't want to overwhelm. Let's mine this titanium vein so we can just call it good and stop being afraid of utilizing the space around it. So let's mine this sucker. Pointing at our screens worked. It did. Everybody say it's right there. It's like a horror movie. No, look at the door. The monster's right there. It's like, no, you stupid wolf. It's right there. Stupid. It did work. I've caused people all over the world to point at their screens in anger and go, it's right there, you fucking idiot. That call is coming from a side. God, that story is so fucking old. I can't get to that. Oh, wait. Can I? Okay, I can get it there. Okay. Call is definitely coming from inside the house. It really. Why is that not working? Okay, that's good. Let's see here. God, yeah, that story is so old. That is such a meme. There we go. Now these are actually, yeah, it's close enough that it's actually already, it's in range. Slap thing there. Now this, that's a little inefficient, but there is an extra slot there where we can jam in that titanium, so we'll make it work. I now have an infinite quantity of belts and an infinite quantity of splitters, so ha! I defeat you. Now, before I forget, for the, that's belt 2. This is belt 3. So belt 3. Now, okay, I have enough room here. So what we're going to do is we're going to put a box because we're going to have a little bit of just a little bot supply, so I don't have to constantly be worried about coming back here and picking them up manually. So if I take this and then extract belt 3, and then we take a sorter, and we just fill this box. It's too bad I can't put the little logistics bots on the tower, because that would be the most efficient way, is to just put the little logistics bot in here, but there is no slot for that. So control panel, no. So that's all right. We put this little tiny box, which is now full, will soon be filled. I'm going to fill the whole fucking thing with thousands and thousands of belts, and then we're going to take a distributor. I have 14 of them. That's fine. Slap that down there, and this needs its own distribute to Icarus. It needs these little drones, and I already have a standing order for the whole 9 to be provided a lot. Oh, that's because that's the inventory. So I now have, I will never run out of belts again. If I use belts, this will keep bringing more, which is finally, we're good. So this will rapidly fill, and you know what? I ain't fucking capping it. I don't give a shit. It's fuck it. We've got infinite minerals, and if we run out, I'll find more. All right, so that's good. That problem is solved. Now, for belting of these things, splitters. Let's do that for splitters too. Where the fuck are the splitters? There's the splitters. Right, there's the splitters, and just a little box. Eventually, I have 100 boxes. We're not going to run out of space for boxes. Little tiny belt. This weird thing where I can't just run a belt into a box is strange, but imperfect. I gotta sit up. Yeah, it's kind of sus having to build tower wart for the. You're exactly right. The tower. That's obviously I'm not the first one to encounter this problem, because in the late game it's towers because they're 5,000 unit boxes that also connect to each other with these logistics drones. So it uses, but you can't. You got tower warts. This is perfect. You're right. That's obviously I am not the first one to think of this issue. That's extremely silly. You're right. Here we go. Next. There we go. Load. This gets a tranche of bots, and we will request splitters, which we already have. So operation failed. No splitter. Why you for no? Distribute to Icarus is now never run out of splitters. So all the end stage things, tower warts. I love that term. Thank you. So you're obvious. Well, yeah. This is why you watch Miracle Abyss, is you discovered you're an aficionado of Dyson Sphere program. It's kind of by accident. I'm discovering all of these standards that the Dyson Sphere program community has known forever. But I, who am relatively, you're a sharp player, is inevitable. Aw, thank you. I appreciate that. That actually is high praise. That I consider that very high praise. I think I fucked up that placement. It's too close. So I consider that high praise, and also the fact that you keep watching me, I consider high praise. So I'm pleased that my flailings meet with approval of a seasoned player. And here they come. We'll never run out again. We'll never run out again. Here. And there. And then this one. The most space efficient way. But look there. Stupid tropic line. Tower wart. I love that. Yeah, it's... The thing is, this game prioritizes ultimate efficiency. It's a factory game. I mean, it encourages obsessiveness about efficiency when the game disallows efficient actions. It grates. It just hits hard because it's like, well, but that's the best way. I mean, obviously, why is that not allowed? I mean, why? It's like, but Earth. You know, it'd be so much better if we could do it this way. And everyone's like, yes, obviously. That's why it's called the Tower Award. Okay, so this is, what the fuck is this? This is titanium. So this thing, as a side venture, purely as just to earn a little money on the side, it is also taking in some titanium there. Now, that is mined out. It honestly is probably utilize that space unless there's some short manufacturing lines to put in, but that's fine because I did not want to constrain that, so I couldn't actually fucking mine it. Now, we're not on any tier 3s yet, but we're going to fix this problem. We are going to build a big manufacturing works for chips because we're going to need a shitload of these. I think we're launching them into space even later. So if I go to music's playing, this is, yeah, we're doing it. We're doing it, baby. We're doing it. This is, God, these streams go so fast. So these are utilized, yes. Dyson sphere components, quantum chips. Yeah, there's if we dab it, we're gonna need a fuck ton of these. So takes circuit board, microprocessor components. We're good to go. So let's build. It's just a 2-banger, so it is just 2, right? Yeah. So I have a blueprint for that. Manufacture 2, which is double click. Here we go. It's not. Serenity now, Prim. Serenity now. That's fine. What are these called? Processor. And not vessels. There we go. Automatically deploy. Yeah, that would be good. Eventually we're going to start producing drones, but later. It needs circuit boards and microprocessor. So circuit board, man, microprocessor components. I did this just a few minutes. Demand. And then processor supply. Okay, let's do this. Now, how far? We're going to run this out along. The auto deploy toggle is nice when you're flush with bots. I agree. So next, I'm probably not get to tonight, but we're actually nearing the point where all of the end game production facilities are produced locally. This has taken us a little while to get to this point, but we are actually fucking getting there. Where I can, I will never fucking run. Oh God, that is. Oh, that violates so much of my desire for order. It is just better. Whew. That is Earth. That was actually nope. There's not enough room. That's fine. That's fine. You know. Yeah. Why are you calling me anal? Why? Oh, that's dirty. Oh, that's dirty. Oh, it bothers me. Better. There we go. Okay, now why did I do this? Because I'm getting it closer, not to conflict with the satellite substations, but to provide enough room so we don't utilize it. Because we're so lacking in space. I mean, look at this. I mean, we're almost running out. I mean, this is... Shut up. Oops, I forgot. I fucked that up. Yep, yes I did. Okay. Fuck that up. Okay, I hope I left it. I think I left it. Okay, work. We'll find out. Yes. Yes, I did. Yeah, we're going to make a few of these. Oh, I don't know if we're going to be able to have enough. I don't know. Maybe. We'll see. If it starts, we can always just reverse it, do it from the other end. We can... The technique of feeding a lateral line from both ends, I'm going to call it spit roasting. I don't know if the Dyson Sphere community uses that term, because, well, I don't know if they're sussy furries are present among them, but consider that my contribution to the community at large.
Mineral depleted.
To call this spit roasting. I'm stupid. We'll find out. That's fine. So production, I have enough. We're get to the point where we need to produce level 3 manufacturing facilities. Now I should double side this, but the belt probably wouldn't be enough. So this is producing not buildings, but processors. There we go. And now we need a very long. I never will run out of belts again. I never. The bad times are over. We will never run out of belts again. We don't have to fly 32 fucking light years to get more. Oh, that's hard to read. Did I do it? Oh, I did do it right. Nice. Oh, look. The research has started up again. There's progress. Would you look at that? I fixed a problem from 32 light years away. Come on, guys. I'll wait for you. Here you go. We're good. We're good. That's... man, that's satisfying right there. I'm going to take a second here and admire my handiworks here. We go to hydrogen, and we go into stellar, and fire ice processing is producing that. Actually, what we need to do is we need to mine the graphene, and we do interplanetary unlimited. Oh, look at that. Look at that. Some of these things are actually, demand is still up, but needs more, but we're actually supplying, and it's actually going places. It's not enough, but I can actually export graphene if necessary. You know what? I might end up doing that. Because, you know, instead of bootstrapping it back on Lambda SC3, why not just fix it here? Fucking ship it 32 light years. I might just do that. Okay, and this is only going to let me build 15, but we can just do it again. Alright guys, do your bit. Alright, they got all that. Okay, now we go here, we do it again. That is a lot of processor work. And now we need power. And we got most of it. That's excessive, but whatever. And would you look at that? That is a fair dab of processors coming through right there. That's good. So, having just discovered that little issue back on Lambda SC3, so the interstellar stations don't all have to be here, but they should be. Oh, that's a little bit of wasteland. Yeah, that'd be a good place for it. So we take. I don't have too many of these. I might have to start making them. We take this and the big little. This is just for space constraints and all that, but so this is Jesus Christ. It's black hole Station 2. There's lack of names. Okay, so we feed it with all of the requisite devices and drones. Oh, You know, if I had done that, that would have been a smarter thing to do. And okay, so it needs, right. So we do want to take one slot for warpers. Just a few, not too many. Not just a few. Local demand. Bring in a couple and fix that problem really instantaneous. We don't have to fly those across interstellar distances. Whammo! And we have our warper problem solved. But what it is going to do now is going to double check that I have enough graphene locally, and the answer is fuck yes. So we are now going to export graphene. Local demand, remote supply. And here comes a fuck ton of graphene. And now, as all the graphene comes flooding in, now it's not going anywhere. If we go to our logistics, go to interstellar logistics, virus processing, this is supply, but how about remote demand? Why not fly it in? We can process fire ice there locally, and we get rid of all of our fucking hydrogen, but why not fly it in? Now, so if I take that away, back on Lambda Messier 3, this is, what the fuck is that? This is the hype brain. This is the big brain. It's the big brain friend. As you approve. This is good. So this one, I don't know if I want to use this. Do night promos. Thank you, K9. Sleep well, love. Thank you for being here, as always, love. I don't know if I want to do that, because I don't want to constrain this. I want this processing to go on. I'm going to use a different one. The plate import has a free slot. This won't jam. So if I import graphene remote demand, now if I bring this in, now it should work. Did I fuck that up? Where is Black Hole Station 2? It's remote supply. Why is this not working? Oh, there it is. It just had to think about it. Maybe the ships had to come back, that I sent them on a wild goose chase. So, yes. So now we will fly in graphene to, this is not going to constrain any supply because this is just an importer station. The fire ice processing, I want that to just run locally. That's fine. I don't want to jam it. But this is okay to jam. We're going to bring in thousands and thousands and thousands of graphene from here and supply the hungry interplanetary stations that need graphene back on Lambda Messier 3, like the solar sail works and things like that, that are kind of fucking important, that aren't running. So what this will do is now the fire ice processing and everything here will run flat out forever because we're exporting it. We're supplying the entire universe, but that's okay. That's okay. So because the local fire ice processing is fine, we have lots of supply. Black Hole Station 2 has lots. Local demand remote supply is fine. Where did it all come from? Beltworks, shipping it out there, but oh, we already filled it? That's, oh my god, that's a lot. Oh yeah, there's 2,000 on the way. It's just, oh, there's not enough ships, I guess. The Black Hole Station, this does have ships. Oh, it's charging. That's why. It's charging. Yeah, there's another one. Yeah, it's going. It's going. We will solve all the graphene problems of the entire universe here. And you know, it's now power. We're inhaling power for various things. So how are we doing? We're okay. We're getting there's no room. That's all right. We just build another rank. Can't build it there. They're too tight. Problem that no one ever complains about to me. That ring looks neat. Thank you. I can get a few more here. I think I can get a few more. Copy. There. I can get a couple more. We're a little, you know, 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 we're a Nah, what is this? This is unipolar magnets. That's kind of critical. So I can't really fit. Well, that's all right. We can just, now this inner section would be nice, but see this, oh, it does work. Oh, no fuel, but that's all right. Oh, it does work. It's just the spacing has to be done manually. That whole thing about the manual spacing is a little wonkified, but, and why? Oh, they didn't, did this sorters not work? Yeah, that's why. Sorters don't work. That's dirty. I don't like it. That seems really, really crap, but it's okay. We don't have to use every fucking inch. Not getting every inch. Sorry, moving on. Let's see here. So let's take this and run this out just a little bit further and get below that tropic line, and we will get another ring of mini fusion power plants right there. And then we will supply this with the sorter. Click. Here we go. There we go. Now we have another one. Then we can just reproduce that. Now, are these two close? We'll see. Can I sorter this? Yes. Yeah, I can produce that. So click. Slide. Yeah, it's a little fuzzy. That's okay. So this is too much, but why not future-proof? I mean, I have this stupid thing lying around. I don't want to take all my mini fusion power plants because mini fusion power plants are a high-order item to construct, and producing more of them, I have 24. That's enough. So this is plenty of power generation. Nowhere near are we going to fully utilize all of this, but I don't want to build all my mini fusion power plants because producing, we got half. Producing all of those would take, I'm not ready. I'm not ready here. I'll get there, but so what have we wrought? Back on limited MSC3, demand, virus processing, plant import, supply. It's on the way. We haven't fixed all, come on, Paw. We haven't fixed all the work, all the demand for graphene, but we're on the way. We're on the way because Michael's, this is just shit's charging as fast as it can. It's just there's a shitload. It's too much power, but it's working. There comes the graphene. We're good to go. All right, on to the next problem.
Flight mode.
So we have now produced the processors. This is suddenly turned to be rather significant here. This is suddenly rather a serious industrial empire here. Holy fuck. This is, wow. That's a lot. that's a lot. So why were we doing all of this? Why were we doing it? I believe it was to produce another building. So we're producing belts. Yes. We're producing splitters. Pile sorters. Pile sorters. Yes, that's next. So can I fit it in there? Yes, I can. This might have to go, but that's okay. Yeah, we can cheese it. No. That's dirty. Kimberlite. Fuck it. Mine it, shove it in the tower, and call it good. But I'm not going to fail to utilize it because that would be crazy. Although I don't really have that much yet. Necessity for diamonds, but I'm sure at some point they will be useful. And can I get in there? Yes. Yes. No vein left behind. No vein left behind. We're good. Okay. So we do have a slot. Do we have? Yes. And we do have not many. We got a little excessive with the, but that's fine. Iron is definitely in process. How are we doing on iron ore? Local Ooh, that's a lot. Yeah, iron smelting this. I mean, we're running kind of flat out. It's okay. Iron smelting is. We might have to go back to the other planetary system next time. We're running out of time. But yeah, because I think here on the planet, are we not yet planned? Oh, there's another vein or two we didn't get, but we're starting to run out of mining ability for iron locally. I should have just mined that entire fucking planet. It's all right. It's easy to fix. It's easy to fix. Let's see here. So the final end cap will be here. This is the cap here. And then this, we're not going to, this space is going to get kind of utilized, but that's okay. That's fine. It's better to do this now and to not regret later. Ooh, I fucked that up. A little spaghetti is a treat. And then this goes in there. Oh, that's actually a little dirty. I didn't do that perfectly, but that's okay. Pick, and then this space is kind of a dead weight loss, but that's okay. It's better this way. It's better this way. Because there would be regret later, I'm sure.
Mineral depleted.
Burying veins is a bad idea. Okay. I know there is actually a way with the foundation to just bury stuff permanently. Oh, I should start producing foundation. Okay, and this is kimberlite ore. All right, take that in. Oh, power. Go. All right. Good there. Yeah, that's... What are we producing? I forgot already. Hecky. Oh, pile sorters. Yeah, we finally reached the point. Because I haven't done that already, right? That would be really stupid to do that again like I did. Nope. No pile sorters. So, yeah. You know, I think I might be able to jam it in there. Yeah, I think this. So to a furry, this all sounds extremely dirty. Yeah, I can jam it in there. It just takes a little more force. We can just shove it in harder. Pile sorter works. This is a momentous. Why? There we go. Automatically deploy. Oh, we just clicked a button and it fills it. That's why. Yes. You know, when in doubt, just sort of just shove it in. Okay, so to make the pile sorter requires sorter Mark III, cybernetic rings, and processors. So this thing takes sorter Mark III demand. It takes cybernetic rings demand, and it takes processor demand. And now these bots are just going fucking crazy. And it's going to eventually store pile sorters. And yes, we will have a tower wart. I love that term. Okay. Now, go. Sorter Mark III. Ring. All of these are high order products that took a long time to get to. And now it's just like, whatever. We have 5,000 of them sitting in a tower waiting to be utilized. And we are now filling the downstream orders for 6 or 7 towers are now running flat out to service this. And you know what? That's fine. It's fine. It's all good. So this is the glories of modular development. We are starting to run low on manufacturing machines, but we're getting awful close to being able to do that. Although I think those might take some high order stuff, but we'll get there. Pile sorter. And now we need...
Upgrade complete.
Oh, look at that. We actually researched something. It's been a while, hasn't it? 15% solar energy, minus 15% solar energy dissipation. Solar ray transmission dissipation reduced and transmission efficiency increased. The final fucking lay. Also, ooh, vein utilization. That's nice. Mining speed is definitely good. We need that actually here. And actually in the technology menu, vein utilization. The next one, oh, universe science. Oh boy, that's ugly. That's a later prim problem. That is definitely a later prim problem because fixing, missed. That, we're gonna have to produce every single science here, and then we're gonna have to combine them. We're gonna have to do that antimatter. That's later. That's way later. Holy shit. But, you know, considering how fast we're climbing the tech tree now, this is, I don't know, maybe a month of streams we might get there. I don't know, to be honest. Or, yes, it fits perfectly. Little, there we go. Oh, that's nice. That's nice. So I certainly don't need them now. I have thousands and thousands, but now my pile sorters of 300. Yeah, I have plenty. What is the? I fucked that up. This. So we want to provide demand replenish items. Right. Enter. So of 500, 2,300. So we are way over 1,000. See, that is the problem because we're not there. That's next. We'll do that. So that is good to go. So now we need the tower ward. Logistics. Let's actually put the box down first. A little room. I'm sure there's a more efficient way to do that, but yeah. And then the actual pile sorter itself. And then then we take the logistics distributor. And this is file sorter, and it needs a... Oh, that's a nice button. Okay, provide. We will never run out of sorters again. I've gotten to see that 3 times today, that we will never run out of something again here, which is nice. God, that's nice. Earth. Next, foundations. It's starting to hurt. Let's see here. Foundation. Where the fuck is that? Is it a building? All right, you're all pointing at... There it is. Where the fuck is it? Way over there. Needs steel. Yeah, it's that time. So steel is used in a shitload of things. We need a decent amount of steel. All you need to do is resmelt iron ingots, which is not how it works with actual steel, but we'll just hand wave that away. So, I know I have a blueprint for a smelting tower. Can I? Ooh. Yeah, I can stuff that in there. Blood. That's fine. This little doodad can go away. I don't need that anymore. Now, what's shut down? What's shut down? Nothing. We're good. We've reconnected everything. So, I can put in a smelting tower. Or that. Nice and snuggled in there. Pick. Oh, I need to put in a tower ward for the smelters. We'll do that next. Oh, I love it when the plan comes together. It's just sexy watching this all just get built automatically. So, Steelworks takes... oh, that's sexy. It's all it is just iron plates, yeah. Made in a smelting facility. Yes, is there's some iron plates. That's it. So it takes iron plates. Might be running a little low on iron plates. Command. Yeah, we need more iron, and it's going to produce steel. So this is, we're starting to have a problem with iron ore. So that's okay. We just fix it one thing at a time. Iron plate. It's not doing anything because we're a little constrained on iron again. Now we have sufficient smelting ability. It's just we don't have enough ore. So there is a little more ore here on the planet that we will definitely utilize, but it's time to go back to that other planet. It's time to fucking fix that for once and for all. Iron and iron equals steel. Exactly. That's how it really works. That's not how it really works. That's really, really not how it works. Now, yeah, we definitely have an iron problem. We're anemic. We're anemic here. It says these iron mining is running flat out, and it's just not enough. Smelting is running flat out. There are 3 bands of smelting. It's not the ore. It's not the ore. Ore is enough. It's holding on barely. The ore is going to become a problem. It's the smelting. We need another smelting tower. We need more spinach. Yes. Yeah, we're anemic. You're right. Iron is very high in, spinach is very high in iron. So, yeah, let's just produce another smelting tower. Or, I don't think, never. Yeah, we're starting to run out of room. I'll stick it over here. So snuggle it in there. Okay. Now we just have to get over there so we get in build range. Yeah, we're running out of smelting ability for iron. So I might have to build a couple of these. Oh, I need a tower ward for smelters. We'll do that next. How many things is probably a running belt? How many things will Prim say, oh, we'll do that next, and then forget? Takes iron ore. Demand. We're running low. Iron ingot supply. Oh, it's starting to get tight here. It's starting to run a little on the low side. This does iron ingots. Yeah, if I built more towers for iron ingots, then it's not really going to work because we're starting to run low on iron ore. So, at least 2. Yes, you're exactly right. Yeah. Wow. How high can that number get? I don't have a for core command. I might need one. All right, so that's good. And we actually have. Oh, God, it feels heavy. Elevator. Oh, ow, 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 ow. It's just. Yeah, so it took a while for the swelling to become a problem, but it is actually becoming a problem. So, owie. All right, so we have. Ooh, that's ugly. Oh, that's. That's an artifact of bygone bad times. Lack of replacing that. Oh, wait. Upgrade to zonal. There we go. That's a little better. That was ugly. Ugly. Now, of course, I have a whole bunch of tier 1 belts in my fucking inventory. I might need... Oh, tower wart for the smelters. Thank you. Thanks, Haru. Where the fuck... Oh, jeez. Hey. It's upgrades. One, two... Why can't I do that? That's weird. Upgrade. But, oh, can I upgrade 3? Alright, fine. We'll just do it one at a time.
Depleted.
I don't have it.
Mineral depleted.
That's... fine. Why can't I upgrade 3? Is a pile sorter not considered an upgrade from a sorter 1? Is this my lot? Is this my lot in life now that this agonizingly slow? Where the fuck do I have any sorter ones? Do I have to delete these fucking things? It's not considered an upgrade. I have to do this manually? Ugh. It's dirty. Alright. There's 4 sorters technically. It is. Oh, okay, last ad break. Let's do that. And I'm not going to forget the smelters. Stop laughing at me. I swear I am going to forget them. You're probably right to laugh at me. Okay, so let's do this. Spotify. Alright. Ow. Damn. That hurts. Okay. We're back. Okay. Smelters. Stop laughing. Stop laughing at me. I will not forget the fucking smelters. I can't remember where they are, so we'll just look at the index here. Yeah, this hurts a lot. But I've got my foot elevated. It's right there. See, I was going the wrong way. That would have not worked. There it is. So Yeah, I just sort of jam it right where I'm standing. That works. So take tower wart. I love that term. Smelters. Okay. And sorter. Logistics station. And lots. Automatically deploy. Smelter. Ow. God, there it is. Provide at least 100. Sure. There we go. And I have more than that, but I have a lot more than that, but it's a start. So, all right. All right, we good. That's a fair dab of smelters. On a sec. Probably free up a little inventory space. Gotta be quick. Voila! That's a lot of smelters. That might be considered a few smelters. So now to fix this. Oh, this appalling thing. What are these? I have tier 1 belts. Jesus Christ, I need it. We'll fix this first, and then we'll tower wart to shove those back in the tower. So I have to delete these things. Oh, I gotta be careful. The sins of the past have come out to cause me vexation and anguish. Do not delete the machine. Very carefully. Make sure. Verify which throttle you are holding, or which fuel shut off actually, before you pull it closed. This is a... what do I have targeted? I fucked that up. Okay, so I fucked both of those up. Yep. Many fuck us. Mass delete mistakes are painful. Yes. Fucking hell. Earth. So this is bringing out and out. Okay, so now sorters. This is all kinds of fucky wucky, but once it's fixed, it'll never be a problem again. There we go. Now the backside is also fucked. So there's a legendary story. I've actually seen a video of this happening in simulator training for airplanes, where people get overly excited and there's something like an engine fire, and they start doing their procedures too fast, and they don't properly verify that you're holding the correct fuel control, and you close the one you're holding, which is the wrong engine, and now you've lost both of them, and things start going bad. So that's something you definitely want to avoid when you're a pilot. Hey, Primy, hope you're getting a chance to improve, even if it feels hella slow. Hi, Jack. Hello, love. It's actually, today was better. Today my foot did feel better. It's starting to hurt now, but of course it's been all day and it's almost bedtime, but it's starting to feel very full and unpleasantly see, this is not the sorters. Where the fuck are the tier 1 belts? Manufacturing machines. Oh, there they are. That's probably full. Feck. It's gonna take it anyway. Can I just sort of jam it in there? Yeah. Belts I do have. This tower holds tier 1 sorter. Oh. Tier 1, I'm an idiot. I was trying to put the sorters in the belt pile. What the fuck is wrong with you, Prim? I swear to heck you. That does not work. Earth. No, it's not good. Wait. No, that's probably full. Tier 2 belts is gonna be full. So I feel, no, my foot feels very heavy because it's swollen. It's definitely hurting right now, but I'm almost done. and then I will go and get ready for bed. So we've accomplished
Flight mode.
a lot today. A lot. But we also kind of solved the graphite problem. This is a big deal. So if we go to items, graphene, and I go to interstellar, not as a local planet, but I do the entire fucking cluster. So the plate import is bringing in a lot of graphene, but if we look at intraplanetary logistics on Linda Missy 3, now suddenly we have a lot of graphene going to all of various places like, oh, the strange matter works, which is actually starting to produce fucking strange matter for once. So it's actually final fucking leak, because I also fixed the hydrogen problem on because I'm importing hydrogen from the entire known universe and burning it here. So Fire-Ice processing and the it's called Santa's Workshop, which is a silly name, but hydrogen is being demanded, and interplanetary here, where hydrogen goes to die, I have a humongous
Flight mode.
tower of thermal power plants that will burn all the stupid excess hydrogen in the universe. And it doesn't produce a lot of power, but that's not the point. The point is to get rid of this fucking hydrogen, which has constrained the works for so many processes. It's a giant fucking mess. So we're doing good. So I wonder if we can get one more thing out of it. So I got processors. Why did I produce the processors? I was going to produce a building, right? So, I did produce the pile sorters, right? We do have, man, it's we accomplished a lot today. Yes, we're producing pile sorters, distributor logistics. Yes, if I just kill that for local planet, I get that. Unfortunately, the swelling is just part of the process. Make sure you're icing, heat padding to help with the swelling. Exactly right. Actually, I keep forgetting that I don't have any ice. The ice maker in the fridge has been turned off for years, and I keep forgetting to turn on. But what I really need to do is elevate it. It actually feels a little better right now. I got my leg propped up on the trash can, which is pretty tall, next to my chair here at my desk. So I'm okay. We set up what's called tower warts so we have tier 3 belts, splitters, pile sorters, and smelters are now, we will never run out of again. So all of those are now done. So the next thing that we need, honestly, bots would be good, or drones. Manufacturing machines would be good, drones would be good. Manufacturing machines are a lift, because those require particle broadbands, which is some higher order stuff, and also quantum chips, plane filters. Yeah, that's high order. Do you have ice, Ziploc bag, and a washcloth? No, I don't have any ice. And by the time I produced any, it would be hours later in the fridge, so I'm going to have to go without. But when I go to bed, it'll be better. Probably the best impromptu ice packs. You're right. I have no ice. I have no ice. I was stupid. I'm sorry. So smelters, we got tier 3 manufacturing machines. That's tough. Are we starting to run out? Slowly. That's probably next times. Right now, what do I need? Power poles I've got. Jeez, what am I running? Oh, bots. What does it take to make drones? Iron we got, processors we got, thrusters. Oh, we can do this. Do I have time for this? I do, because thrusters require steel. I just produced steel and copper. That's easy. I got that. Just want to make sure you're taking care of your superior, care about the whole thing. I thank you. I appreciate that. And I will start the ice up after stream, but it's not going to be a thing until tomorrow, unfortunately. But I got to clear out because I use the ice tray to store food. So I have to work on that. But I have no ice, unfortunately, but I have an ice maker, so I can make that happen overnight. But so thrusters, yeah, we can produce thrusters and then use those to produce the bots. Now, it'd kind of be stupid to, since the thrusters are utilized for one thing and one thing only, to produce 5,000 MUs towers. So really, we have to produce this takes steel, processors, copper, and more steel. Iron and steel, excuse me. So it's 4 things. So we need, can I fit manufacturing work? This is it's starting to get hard to think. I think I'm going to call it here. So we're going to save the stream game here. And then I'm going to slap the blocker up for all of you. And we're going to start up a little music for all of you to listen to. And I'm going to turn that down, turn that on, turn that off. Huge amount of progress. Thank you, Erglavis. See, this hurts to put my foot on the side of this trash can, but it hurts to have it swelled like this. So I need to stop. I need to stop sitting down. And so it's time to finish up and raid out. Whoops, I fucked up and quit to desktop. Yes. So it's time to go. It's a little bit early, but not really. It's pretty much time. So this has been, we've done a lot of progress. The having the drones will be big. Towers can come. The tier 3 manufacturing machines, that's a lift. That is definitely a stretch goal tomorrow, but I think it's one we can get to. But yeah, I need to get off this fucking foot. This is not good. So this is, let's go there. Let's go there. So thank you as always, everybody, for joining me. This has actually been a really, really good stream. This has made me feel better. And yeah, am I guaranteed that I'm going to succeed in my quest to actually run this marathon at the end of July? No. This injury is pretty dire. This is going to take some work, and I can't force it. If I run on this and it's not healed enough, then it would be very bad. So I hope I can get to the point where I'll be confident enough to do it. I've never DNF'd a race, did not finish, but we'll see. But like I was saying, if I don't try, I'm guaranteed to fail. So spare a thought for your wolf. I've got a couple of months to work on this. I got to get this thing fixed. Thank you for the stream and take care. Thank you, Haru. Thank you, everyone, for being here. I appreciate this immensely. Erglavis, Jack, everybody. K9 isn't here anymore, but it's fine. There's others as well. There's 5 instantaneously watching, it says, but I don't trust those numbers. The total viewers are what counts. Thank you, Jack, for helping me with that, because that's a lot better number. That it makes you feel like it's worth it. I know it's stupid. Just one would be enough, but of course I want to be a partner. I want to be like my heroes, but one step at a time. I appreciate all of you being here so much. Okay, let's see who's still hot. Moss. I do like Moss. Cody has returned. Cody Yodes, your therapy yote has returned. Getting something for Somna. I am looking forward to Somna. Logistics. This weekend, it's so soon. I don't really have time to organize anything and all that, so I don't really plan on running a VR chat meetup on this Saturday. I know it's been a little while. I was going to try to run them every weekend. It's just things have kind of gotten in the way. So no VR chat meetup this week. Obviously not one next week, because Ferality is the following weekend. I hope everyone will be there. I am attending. I don't have anything special for my avatar, so what you see is what you get. I do have the pink hair in VR. I need to get that enabled here and to talk to Dusk about that, but whatever. So I hope everybody has a lovely weekend, and I really enjoyed being with all of you. And looking at the calendar into June, there's really nothing. Thursday is Ferality, so at least there will be a stream on Tuesday. I do not know if I'm going to do one on the 5th, because Ferality starts on the 5th, so that probably won't work. So we'll see, but there will at least be a stream on June 3rd, and then we'll head into there. So no VR chat meetup this weekend, Ferality and all that, but I need to ease back into things and all that, club nights and all that. Maybe I'll have a date on Saturday. God, that'd be nice. I need time with my partners, for heck's sake. I've been neglectful, and it's so nice to actually just fall into their arms. I need that a lot. Okay, so Anyway, what I was doing is I was looking here. So Coyote, Moss is up. Cass is a sweetie. Zest barely knows me anymore, which is fine. Who else? Nico, that's not a furry. Don't know. Snowy, small whiskey. Yeah, that's like throwing a drop in the bucket right there. Yeah. Let's do it, Karis. Karis, loot for the taxman is playing repo with two other lovely beans. That's great. They could use some viewers. I'll add a few more. So it's just great to see you, Prim. Jack, thank you as always, love. I'm sorry you caught me right at the very tail end when I'm finishing up, but you do actually help me quite a lot. You helped a lot today. This kind of become the standard recently after everything, after the breakup and a few other emotional hits, and then of course this injury. But I'm not going to do the thing where I try to disappear and think I can't be Primrose anymore, because I am Primrose, god damn it. I am going to do the thing where I believe the things I say. And we're going to try. I'm going to try, damn it. I really want to run that race. We'll see if I can. We'll see. Okay, focus. Raid, Cass, F-E-R-T. Bingo, we're good. Oh, good. It's a good time. They're playing Repo. I've never played that. Looks like fun. It's definitely a team game. So, Jack, we need to play again. I don't care what. I don't care when. But yeah, let's your people talk to my people, and we'll just have a good time. See, that number is distressingly low, but I know that's not accurate. So that's Earth. Thank you so much for being here. I know obsessing about numbers is stupid, but it's hard to feel this. It's easy to feel discouraged. But what's important is that I can do something useful. I can provide a space for furs to feel better, to be here and to enjoy themselves and to find some solace in my silliness and my shenanigans of forgetting things. Rebo could be one of the games if you find enough interest in it. Honestly, it does look interesting. I've seen it streamed a few times, and it looks interesting. I just don't have it, but that problem can be fixed pretty easily if you guys have it, or just you or Kyra or whatever, whoever. It doesn't matter. I mean, how many can you co-stream with? I don't fucking know. How many can play there? I don't know. Anyway, we'll talk. Thank you everyone for being here. Have a lovely evening. Take care of yourselves and each other. Thank you so much. I'll see you on Tuesday. Have a lovely weekend. Be well. And always remember,